I'm gonna fly. Welcome back, guys. How are you all? I'm very fine. So, I my apologize. Seriously, I'm really sorry for my audio problem. I hope next week I will solve this because I have already applied for the new connection. I mean the internet connection. So uh, let's hope for the best. And before going further, just let me know you guys can hear me, and then I will go. Okay, just let me know. It's a very nice week because we have so many news, CPI, and also the current situation of war. Actually, it's better to stay away from the chart. Now, one of my brother actually asked me, uh, every week there is something. So when will I mean, we will trade. Okay, Bamsi, thank you, brother, and thank you, brother. Thank you for confirmation that you can hear me. So my brother, he asked me every week, or yeah, some days we have some kind of big news or some volatility. So when we will actually trade? Sound is okay. Thank you, Hans, and welcome back, brother. Actually, the guys who knows how to trade, I mean, who are actually very closely related with the chart, they don't need to follow the restriction. They can easily take trade. I mean, they can wait for the perfect time and then they can take that trade. But for us, okay, uh, hello Abhinav, thank you, brother. Thank you for confirmation. So what I was talking, I mean, for us who are very new to this trading concept, we don't know when actually we should take our entry. Okay, so when you don't know what is the perfect time and you just go to the chart in this type of volatile weeks or days, we can easily take a very big losing trade. Okay, I mean losing entry. In trading, I don't care about your profit, how much profit you have made. That is that is none of my business. Actually, I don't look at the chart like that way. I always think how I can avoid loss. Okay, this is important for me. When I know how to avoid losing trade, I will be profitable. It is very easy. But most of the people who actually come to the trading, I mean, trading, you can say trading, they expect that they will earn money from here, but they don't think about losing trade. So that is actually important for me. That's why I told you guys that this week there will be much more volatility. This is my expectation. Also, Michael told us to stay away from the chart. The reason is volatility. If you are in the market, maybe just assume you took an entry and the volatility start. So you can be stopped out. Then you will go back again to the chart to mitigate your loss. You will be stopped out again, and like that way, once upon a time, I mean after some times, you will blow your account. Then what did I get by trading in this type of, I mean, I mean, this is the crucial area where you should avoid trading. I mean, not real money. You can trade paper money, it's okay. But if you really don't know how to trade, or you really don't know closely the market, then you should avoid this type of weeks until you are perfect. Okay, nobody is perfect, but until there is your winning ratio maybe 8 is to 2. I mean, you take your entry and 8 out of 10 time you you get the profit entry or win trade. Then you can go to the chart and trade this type of weeks until, I mean, instead of that, if you just go to the chart and you are very new, you will blow your account. And then one after sometimes you will think, okay, it is not possible for me. But actually you have potential to trade. Everyone has potential to trade because this is the easiest thing ever. But everything in trade related with the psychology. So first you have to be master with your psychology. Without this, trading is not for you. Okay, so I know it's a very big introduction, but I had to tell this because it is the most important thing in trading. I can show you entry pattern, I can show you price action, maybe you will learn the price action, entry pattern, everything, but if you don't have any control on your emotion, this is for no use. Nothing will help you, nothing will, make you the profitable trader. Okay, so be careful about that. Always try to be master on yourself. I shall make more video live like this for learning live it every single day in New York session. Okay, Pipit. I try, but you know, there is some responsibilities right now on my shoulder because my father actually died last year. That's why I rarely manage time. I don't know how long I can continue the live live streaming, but I will try to give you everything. If I can't able to make the live streaming, I will make the video. I can promise you. If I am alive, I will give you everything. But you have to do your homework, okay? So today I will go from the daily chart to the 1 minute chart. But before that, I would like to share this entry. I took this entry to the morning. In more London session. Uh, in Bangladesh, that time was like near about 2 p.m. So here is evening right now in Bangladesh, where in America it's the morning time. So I would like to talk about this one. Then I will go and I will show you what I do and how you will go from daily chart to 1 minute chart. That is the theme of today's live streaming. Sorry. Yesterday I told you about the fair value gap, and I told you how which fair value gap is useful for later use, and how you will anticipate that this fair value gap will work as a I fair value gap. And that was the theme for yesterday's live streaming. Some of you guys, I so far I remember Babu, he asked me to show some example, but I wasn't ready that time. You all of you know that I just come home and started to streaming, so I didn't watch see the chart, and I didn't know where this fair value gap happened. That's why I went to the market today to the when London session was over there. So I was trying to take an entry to the London session. Depending on the fair value gap. So I would like to talk about this fair value gap, this entry. Okay, let me just add this execution. So I took here. You see the cursor over here, somewhere here. I took my entry over there, and I closed my entry over there. So I will talk about this entry first, then I will go. Okay, step by step. Okay, so yeah, Avinav, just brother, I will try to give you, but it it is important to understand that you can't learn in 1 day. Okay, you need more time. Otherwise, if you just try to learn from 1 day, it is seriously, it is nearly impossible. So when I opened my chart, in the London session time, here was, I mean lunch hour, lunch time in Bangladesh. Market was over here, just above this fair value gap. I just look at the I went here like that way, and I thought where price can go. This wasn't here, so just leave it. Okay. So I marked this high, that was the highest high, and I saw there was the equal lows, this low and this low. They are the equal low. Whenever you will see this type of clean lows, that is the most obvious place where price will go. It will go, trust me. So that was the most obvious. I was thinking, okay, maybe market will go lower. That was my expectation when I have just opened my chart, and the chart was, I let me just move little bit further. Chart was here somewhere. Okay, so chart was over here. When I open my chart, then I have seen there are some low, highs, they are also very equal. This high, they're the equal, but I also see market went above the I mean here it went above, then it went above again to this high and then break lower. This is the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap. This is the daily fair value gap. I mean the green area. This is the daily fair value gap. When I will go to the daily chart, you will see this is the daily fair value gap. I didn't go any other time frame. Trust me, guys. I didn't go any other time frame. Just 1 minute chart. I opened it and price was like here or maybe one more candle. I mean maybe somewhere here. Okay, I don't remember that, but price was here. So I saw this is the buy side liquidity and this is the clean sell side liquidity. But market was above the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap. That consequent encroachment actually let me think price will go higher. If the price was lower the consequent encroachment, I mean if this price action was over here, then my expectation would be market will go lower and it will take the sell side liquidity. So I marked this fair value gap. You see this is the I mean highest fair value gap in 1 minute chart. So price actually trade this fair value gap. It should go through this fair value gap and take this sell side liquidity. This is your thinking. But when there is the consequent encroachment, this is from higher time frame, and this is daily fair value gap. This is the consequent encroachment. This is very important, guys. This consequent encroachment is stronger than any other things of this chart. I mean in 1 minute chart, okay? Because this comes from higher time frame. So when it is actually above the consequent encroachment, I let price run first. That means it can do this type of things. It will just come to this fair value gap and it will go higher. It can happen easily. It can happen. So I'm not sure this is low probability entry. It's because it has the chance to go higher and it has the chance to go lower. Both of the things it can happen. Okay, so I let the price run first. So I saw market came to this fair value gap, but I didn't take entry. Why I didn't take entry? Because it is already above this consequent encroachment. Try to understand the price action. And if you don't mark the daily fair value gap or higher time frame fair value gap or liquidity level, I don't know how you will navigate the price. It will be impossible. So you have to mark them. I mean mark it, okay? And it is very simple, guys. You have to just mark it from daily chart, weekly chart, hourly chart, 15-minute chart. That's all. You don't need to go any other time frame. You don't need any other time frame. It is enough. So when it came to this fair value gap, because this is the you see the fair value gap after cleaning the sell side liquidity. When I got this market structure shift, I mean it went higher. There was no fair value gap. If you see this leg, there is no fair value gap. So I need another market structure shift. So I got this market structure shift. It went higher, and then I get only this fair value gap. This is the only fair value gap. It should work. It should support the price to send higher again. Okay. So I didn't take entries because these lows were very clean. So market can go and take the sell side liquidity as well. I let the price go and it came to the consequent encroachment. I was thinking, okay, maybe market will go higher. But first I need to break this, this fair value gap. I need to see a candle that will close above this fair value gap. Then I will try to take the entry. If it just come back to the top of the gap, then I will try to take an entry. And then it went higher, just close over there. I saw this actually support the price. It would like to go higher. In the meantime, I saw this fair value gap. You see this, just let me mark this one. Okay, this was the another fair value gap to this leg. This is two fair value gap, and I immediately I think, why it didn't go above this fair value gap. I didn't actually notice this fair value gap before. So I was expecting if price can go above this fair value gap and can stop over there, I will take my entry when it will tap to the upper level of this fair value gap. When price closed over here, I saw there is another fair value gap. If there is another fair value gap, it shouldn't respect sorry, it shouldn't respect this parabolic gap like this. You see, it went to this parabolic gap and respect this parabolic gap, send price lower. When I saw this, it started to respect this parabolic gap. It should go above this parabolic gap because it already traded the consequent encroachment of this parabolic gap. If it works as a, I mean, support, it should go above at least this parabolic gap. It should go, but it didn't go above it. Instead of that, it just closed over there. The very next candle, it break the consequent encroachment. You see, it just break the consequent encroachment, closed below the consequent encroachment. I removed this one because I don't need this one anymore, because that was the confluence to see price would like to go higher or lower. Then I just remove this fair value gap. Try to understand, guys. This is the way you will, I mean, read the price. Now you can say me, brother, if price came here to the upper level, then if it go higher, you will miss that entry, right? Yeah, I will miss the entry. I will miss the entry. Trust me, I will miss the entry, but I won't regret for that. Why? Because that was low probability. I saw that market actually respecting this fair value gap as a resistance. So I didn't want to take any risk to, I mean, for a losing trade. Okay, maybe I will miss this entry. I will try to find another entry until it is not clean. There is no clean price action. I won't go for the entry. Which CE is it? The higher one? I mean, yeah, this fair value gap. Okay, you don't need to think about the daily fair value gap. I mean, daily CE anymore. It's because I talked about the daily CE only because price was above this daily CE. So I won't talk anything else about daily CE. It's finished. So all I am talking about this fair value gap CE, not daily fair value gap CE. So the very next candle, it actually closed below this consequent encroachment. I was waiting. Now I am thinking, okay, maybe market will go lower because I didn't go to the, I mean, higher time frame, not 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, no, not, I mean, no other time frame, just 1 minute. And you, if you think it is difficult, slowly, trust me, brother, slowly you will learn this. You will know how to use a specific fair value gap. Yesterday I gave you the screenshot to the Twitter, and I then maybe I have made a very small video by arting some over here, that how to use the fair value gap, and some of you asked me about balanced price range and so many other questions. But you don't need to mix this one with other things. You will learn separately. Now you are learning how to use a fair value gap. Later I will show you how to use this one with another price action. Later I will share everything to you. Trust me, guys. But right now, just forget everything and try to understand how to use fair value gap. There are so many fair value gap. How do you know which fair value gap will work which way? Will it work as a support, or will it work as a resistance? I mean, I fair value gap or fair value gap. This is the way you have to understand. You see, in this leg there is two fair value gap. There is one here, there is one here. To be honest, I didn't see it before, I mean, this candle, but you have to look at over there. Okay, I was just I don't know why I didn't look at over there. When I saw this price, I mean, this candle closed below this consequent encroachment, I let the price go and I saw this run. Now, when I have seen this on, I got, it has actually tracked this liquidity. Either it has taken this liquidity or it should be the market structure shift. But in my opinion, this is not market structure shift, because there is, I mean, this swing low is not eligible for being market structure shift. That is another topic. So that was my liquidity taken. Now I am expecting that market will do two things. One, it will go, I mean, to the consequent encroachment, try to break the consequent encroachment to one or two times, then it will break lower again, tap to the lower part of the fair value gap and clean this sell side liquidity. This way it will work as a I fair value gap. Try to understand, guys. This is the fair value gap. Okay, so market is over here. It should work as a fair value gap where you will take your buy. but when it went through this fair value gap, it has to work as a I fair value gap. And if you want, if you wanna be sure when it will work as a I fair value gap, you have to let price do this type of things. Maybe the week can go higher again and again, but body has to close below or at the level of consequent encroachment. Just remember this, okay, guys? If you don't look or wait for this, most of the time you will take the losing trade. When you will see bodies are actually closing at the level or just below the level, you will be sure, okay, maybe market will go lower and it will clean this, equal loss, that is most obvious liquidity. So you will look for here to take your entry. This is one thing it can happen. Or there is another thing it can do is it will go through this parallel gap again. It will come back to this the same thing, okay? It will come back to the consequent encroachment again. Then it will fail to go lower. Instead of that, it will break higher, come back to this upper level of this parallel gap, and it will go higher and take some kind of buy side liquidity. It is hard. I don't think so this is hard. First thing, it has cleared the sell side liquidity from here, went above, gave you the market structure shift. This is your fair value gap. So what should you do? You should take your entry. Why didn't take you didn't take your entry? Because you saw it has actually support. Respect this fair value gap, and there is very clean sell side liquidity. Let me show you again. This low, they are clean low. See, they're very clean. Whenever you will see this type of clean lows, that will be your liquidity, draw on liquidity. I'm just giving you the answer how to find draw on liquidity. This is your draw on liquidity. So you have to think both way. There is two way to think. Either it will go higher. Why it will go higher? Because market was above the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap. This is from higher time frame. So it is very strong. But market can go lower to take the liquidity from here. It can happen. So you have to think both way. You just can't take your entry over there. Is it clear, guys? I hope it is clear, okay? One minute. Uh, Brother, this dotted line is also the consequent encroachment, and this is from the daily chart, okay? This consequent encroachment is from the daily fair value gap. This whole green area, okay, just let me show you. You see, this is the daily fair value gap. This is the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap, okay? So price is inside this daily fair value gap. I am talking over here. So I was over here. That's why you didn't take your entry for buy. This is very clean. You can think in both way. It can go higher or it can go lower. So when you see market actually went lower, now you have to think, will it work as a I fair value gap, or it will work as a fair value gap which we actually use later. These two things you have to wait. Now let's see what price did actually. It went little bit lower and then it started to go higher. Look this run, look at this run, look at this price right now. It went above the the fair value gap, but body closed below the fair value gap. That means it is still showing you, I don't want to go higher, I would like to go lower, because I am respecting this fair value gap. Can you please try to make another video explaining key concepts needed to understand price action? I really appreciate your work. Brother, price action is something you can't learn from on video. You have to watch everyday's market, and slowly you will understand this. I will talk about the price action later, but I am just explaining how to use fair value gap first. Because I upload this entry in the morning session, so I really would like to describe everything, how to use the fair value gap. And if I just make a video about this, it will be like near about 1 hour or 1.5 hour, and most of you guys will just avoid these things. That's why I thought I should talk about this in live. where I was. Okay, I was over here. That market is still telling me that it doesn't want to go higher. I want more information. I am not doing anything. I'm just waiting. Then this very candle it went above this fair value gap. Now, what I am expecting, I am just look at the price just little bit. Look, now market went above, it came to the consequent encroachment. What I have shown you over there, market can do just go above, it will try to break the consequent encroachment, but body will close above the consequent encroachment or at that consequent encroachment, then it will go higher. It will tap to the upper level of the fair value gap, then it will go higher. This is the thing I am expecting. Okay. Now look what price is trying to do. It tried to go lower, body closed above the consequent encroachment. Again, I mean, every time price is trying to go lower, but it failed to go lower. Instead of that, it is just going to the consequent encroachment or at the consequent encroachment. Now you can tell me, brother, there is a body. You see this body, it actually closed below the consequent encroachment. Man, I am teaching you, I mean, I'm telling you something that is actually basic, okay? You have to consider this type of run. I mean, it closed just below the consequent encroachment little bit, but the very next candle it closed above the consequent encroachment. You see, this was the, I mean, this was the run. It went very low. It came here. Just let me. It came over here, then it went higher. See, it opened over there, so it has no way to close above this. I mean, above this consequent encroachment. It has no way. So you have to understand the every candle when you will just take your entry depending on your 1 minute chart, or you will try to read the price action from 1 minute chart. So you have to be, I mean, more concerned, more careful. Okay. So the very next candle it closed above, I mean, at the level of consequent encroachment. Now look, every candle it is closing where it is closing at the consequent encroachment. Now when I have seen this run, if you saw my video that I told you that market won't go below the consequent encroachment anymore. Why? Because I got this run first. It tried to go lower, failed to go lower. Instead of that, the consequent encroachment was respecting, and price started to go higher above this. I mean, fair value gap. So I took my entry to that candle. Then there was the run. Okay, I will just cancel this one. Just a second. When I have seen this candle started to run higher, this candle tried the last try, it has done the last try to go lower, failed, and instead of that, it went higher. The very next candle started to go lower again, but failed and closed just at the level of consequent encroachment. The very next candle, it opened here, try to go lower, respect the consequent encroachment, started to go higher again. When it started to go higher, I tried to take my entry at the higher level of this fair value gap, I mean at the top level. But I mean, when I press over the buy button, it already went little bit above over here, and my target was this fair value gap high. You can see it, I closed over there. Now you can tell me, brother, you told that when we will see market actually respecting the consequent encroachment, then you will wait something like this. Okay, I'll just give you another example. You will wait for, I mean, it will go, it will go above again, then when it will come back to the upper level, you we will take our entry. Yeah, you will do that. But I took entry over here because I saw market is actually would like to go higher. Now if you wait, when it went higher and the very next candle it came to the upper level, you will take your entry to this candle. I mean, this specific candle, you will take your entry, and your stop loss will be just below this swing low. I mean, just let me show you. Okay, you will take your entry over there. Your stop loss will be just below this swing low, and you will look for some kind of, I mean, buy side liquidity, something. Okay, I'm not telling about I mean, positioning your target profit or something. I'm just telling you how you will take your entry over there. Now, suppose you think, okay, this was not the real run. It went higher. Look at this candle. Where did it came? It has just come to the upper level of this parallel gap. See, just here. Tap it, boom. So that was the price action from morning session, and that is the way you will mark a specific candle which will help you to use as a I fair value gap or later use. This is the way. And now after watching all of this, maybe you will think, how can I know which fair value gap I will use? Or it is easy to see when you are showing me, but when I'm in the chart, I really don't see this fair value gap. Brother, when I started to learn this concept, trust me, just trust me. How can I make you believe? I didn't understand nothing. You know better than me. Thousand time you know better than me. But when I started, now I am telling you how to actually analyze the market, how to read price action, how to use fair value gap. Everything I'm telling you. I mean, I'm sharing with you. Trust me. I mean, 1 year ago, I was thinking, can I never get? I mean, can I get it ever? Can I trade? Is it really possible to trade like ICT? I never watch any other video except ICT. So whenever ICT took some kind of entry, I just went to I mean chart, and then I can see there was a very nice setup. But before that, I couldn't see that, and it made me depressed. It made me like, man, I will never do it. I can never do it. But trust me, suddenly I started to see everything. That means when I just go to my chart and I mark my every level like I did, I did these things, okay? After wasting 6 to 7 months, I started to mark my chart like ICT did, and then suddenly I started to see everything just before it happens. Trust me, brother. So you will not learn this fair value gap concept instantly. It will take time. But if you just stay, not I'm not telling you to stay with me, but if you are staying with this concept, with maybe holding others hand, someone else hand, if you are staying, just staying, you will learn. And there is nothing else. I believe that there is nothing except the ICT concept that works this much precisely in trading. I mean, in trading chart or whatever you say. So price action is something Michael told us, or Michael taught us, that works very nicely. And it is it is true that whenever Michael told us that he just gave us the ATM machine, I believe he did. He actually gave us the ATM machine. Later, actually, price went above. It has cleared the buy side liquidity, and then it came lower. And see here, it has cleaned the sell side liquidity as well. I mean, I will read your comment, but just let me finish this first, because I really would like to go to the, daily chart first. Uh, I need to go over there. Okay, so I will just finish this one, then I will read your comment. So you see this low and this low, they are relatively equal low. Price actually came here and it has cleaned, the sell side liquidity, and look at the price over here. This is the consequent encroachment of daily chart. Walaikum assalam. And price is actually respecting this consequent encroachment, and I will talk about this later when I will be in the daily chart. But before them, before going over there, just write it down again. Is my voice clear or not? Okay, I need to learn that. uh, so okay, three candle didn't close below the CE because green candle closed upside. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mistakenly. Yeah, thank you, Vinavo. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it closed above the consequent encroachment. I'm sorry, brother. Yeah, that was my mistake. Okay, I just saw this, so I think it closed below the consequent encroachment. Thank you, brother. Thanks for correction. Okay, this my world. I see a fair value gap between 250 and 3 o'clock. Clock. What about that? Things my world. You see a fair value gap between 250 and 3. Let me just check it. 250 and 3. Here is 250. Are you talking about this fair value gap? I mean, or this fair value gap? This my ICFA bit 250 and 3 o'clock, 250 and 3 o'clock. I think you are talking about this fair value gap. This is the fair value gap which is already inside this fair value gap. So it is not like I if I just mark this one as well, how do I read the price? It will be, I mean, this fair value gap has appeared before all of this price section. This was the fair value gap which was important for sending price higher. That's why I mark this fair value gap as my higher priority. Okay, 252, 252. Yeah, I'm talking about this fair value gap actually inside this fair value gap. I mean this fair value gap, and this is the first fair value gap which appeared on the chart. And after this fair value gap, all of this price action actually I mean it is according to this fair value gap. So whatever is happening over here, it is maybe for later concern or something else. But right now, it is not important. Okay, I think it's clear. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thanks for understanding. Topical news, bro. I want to ask. I see every time you analyze the market, most of the time, price inside high time frame PDRA. Is this necessary? If yes, which PDRA are you consider fair value gap? Okay, okay, brother. Whenever you see me that I am actually inside a high time frame, the reason is let me show you. Okay, this is the reason. Okay, whenever you will see price, it will be inside any kind of high time frame. Uh, I mean high time frame. What did you ask? Uh, High time most of the yeah, high time frame, maybe fair value gap, maybe order block, or whatever you will see. Because when price start to move in a way, I mark the previous level. What is there? That's why whenever I am in 1 minute chart, I will be inside a high time frame zone. Do you understand, brother? This is the reason you will know how it will work. Like right now price is over here. If I see prices over here, I will mark some kind of fair value gap from here, which is very important for me. Or maybe volume imbalance from daily chart or hourly chart or any other chart. Okay, I will try to mark a place over there from high time frame that is that is important for me, so that I can navigate the price which way it would like to go. If there is no daily fair value gap, just let me go 1 minute chart again. Just think, this is not fair value gap. I mean, for not this fair value gap, not is not over here. There is no consequent encroachment. How? Oh my god! How do I know that price would like to go lower or higher? Because I have both level over here. When price was over here, that was the sell side liquidity which was very clean, and from the 1 minute chart, there was my buy side liquidity as well. How do I know it will clean the sell side first and go lower, or it will go higher? It this higher time frame fair value gap help me to navigate the price the way it would like to go. That is the reason. Okay, brother. Yeah, it's called, I mean, not PDRA. PDRA actually I don't trade PDRA. The reason is, you will see, uh, how can I say? Okay, let me check. Let me just give you an example. Okay, this is just an example, nothing else. You see, this sell side is very clean. Okay, when I will see this type of price action, just think. Okay, don't take it as your, I mean, direction or any kind of. It's nothing. I'm just giving you the example. When I will see this price action, and it is the discount zone, right? It is the discount zone comparing this price leg. If you see this price leg, this is the very discount zone. I will take my short at the lowest discount zone. I will take my buy at the highest premium zone. Why? Whenever I see this type of clean sell side or drawn liquidity, I don't care about the PDRA. I mean, wherever the PDRA is, I don't care about that. I just take my entry over there because this is more obvious. It will clean the sell side liquidity first. Then, if it would like to go higher, it will go higher. That's why it helps me to frame my trade with more confidence. That's why I don't depend on PDRA. Okay. I talked about this, I mean, 2 days ago as well. I don't know you are here or not. And if it is not aligned with high time frame, what are you gonna do? Avoiding the trade, or you will look conference like kill zone, macro, etc. Topical music. Actually, if I don't see any kind of high time frame, then I will just avoid that. But it is nearly impossible because you will get some kind of, I mean, high time frame zone. Maybe you will get it from 15 minutes, maybe 1 hour, maybe daily, maybe weekly, maybe monthly, but you will get it. So because there is always price on your left, okay? If you look on your left, you will get some kind of zone. So it is nearly impossible to, I mean, to get, not to get any kind of higher time frame, I mean higher time frame zone. Okay. So if you see that there is no higher time frame zone, then you have to leave that day or that session. You can take, I mean, you can do gamble. That's the thing. Bro, both you are helping a lot because of your videos. I'm getting on track. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you very much for your appreciation, brother. Voice clear. Thank you, brother. This my world 252. Okay, I understand it's called item frame. And so this silver bullet moves happens every day because I be scared to trade thinking the algorithm gonna go against. Man, it will never change. And I wasn't actually talking about silver bullet. I was talking about the fair value gap. Okay, it is not related with the silver bullet. I marked the zone. I mean, in silver bullet, actually, we get some kind of volatility. If you look at the London session, you will get the highest volatility at 3. Just go back, test it. You will get your highest volatility at 3. I mean, around 3 a.m. Newark local time. You will get your volatility in that time. So you can just check it. It's up to you, but I wasn't talking about the silver bullet. I was talking about the fair value gap. But I choose that time because in that time I will get some kind of volatility. That's why I choose that time. Okay. So I think I understand, brother. Thanks a lot. Okay, you are most welcome. Now give me some kind of like, love, or something like that. Yeah, love. You can give me some love so that Stephen told actually. Sometimes Stephen did this. So far, I remember he commented to my, I mean, live streaming that like, share something, it will help the algorithm. Uh, I really forget this type of things when I am in front of the chart. So if you just, yeah, I mean, if you share the video link or something, some kind of help so that I can get some I mean traffic from YouTube, then that will be really helpful for me. Okay, so that is out of topics. Don't think. Okay, thank you, brother. You're like, thank you, brother. Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you. This my world. Thank you very much. What? Okay. So here is the dollar index, and I'm here in the daily chart. Right now, price is over here. If you have remember my weekly analysis, I told that this is the low. If it is broken with energy, I will look for this I mean daily fair value gap. That means I will look for long term short price. Okay, I think, I mean, price will go lower. In the meantime, I told you I want to see market won't go below this monthly fair value gap because this is also the consequent encroachment of this I mean week. What does it mean? I mean, you can see this week actually went way below to this monthly fair value gap. I don't care. I care about body. I only care about week when I am looking for a market structure shift. That's all. Why don't you trade Forex? Because Forex has no precision. I mean, if you trade Forex, you have to place your stop loss outside of your analysis. You will be easily manipulated. Right now, Forex has no precision. In my opinion, also, Michael told that right now it is not ideal to trade Forex, but yeah, sooner or later it will be again that, I mean, precise price action when everyone will move to the Forex again. No one will trade indices anymore. But until then, we have to wait, or we have to trade the indices, because we get the most precise price action in future. Okay, can you give me time for macro, please, in AM and PM, please, and silver bullet? This sometimes I'm not sure about time because of daylight savings. Brother, you don't need to think about that. You have to go to the, trading view chart. From there, you have to just mark the new work UTC -4. If you did this one time, then you don't need to care about anything. I mean, daylight saving, nothing. I live in Portugal. I came back to Bangladesh. So this is all different time zone, but I don't care about anything. I just fixed it. I mean, I just marked it over here. That's all, nothing else. So you don't need to think about that. And the silver bullet zone is 2 to 3 for the 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. for London session, and New York morning session is 10 to 11 p.m. session is 2 to 3, I mean 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, that is the silver bullet zone. And what did I say? Okay, and the macro, actually I talked about macro. There are so many macro, trust me brother, so many macro, and even I don't know every macro. But what I actually explained to all of you is so far I remember 9:50 to 10:10. That yeah, 9:50 a.m. to 10:10 macro in the morning session, 10:50 to 11:10 macro in the morning session, and 1:50 to 2:10 macro for the PM session, and 2:50 to 3:10 macro to the PM session. This four macro actually I described so far I remember. Okay, Abhinavo, I will talk about silver bullet later, because I need to make a series about the silver bullet. Silver bullet is the heart of a session. Okay, like if you think 10 to 11 morning session, I mean 10 to 11 is the silver bullet time, and that is the heart of the morning whole session. The morning session is from 8:30 to 12, 8:30 a.m. New York local time to 12, I mean noon New York local time. That is the morning session, New York morning session. But the heart is the silver bullet. You will get the real run for the morning session most of the time into the silver bullet zone. So this is, I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers, have actually made the videos about silver bullet. I'm not telling they're wrong. I'm just telling I look at the price in different way. I don't know. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I don't know. But I look at the price in different way. I don't know what is the reason for that. So whenever I heard about silver bullet, and they actually show something, that is I'm not satisfied with them. But they do also very, good work. They are doing the best work. They are better than me, 100 times better than me. But I am not actually convinced. Okay, I don't know why. I think mm, I will make the video, but let me go step by step. Okay, so if I go I didn't really, trust me, I didn't want to talk about the fair value gap now. I wanted to talk about fair value gap later. I mean, at least 1 or 2 months later. But so many comments I get about fair value gap and order block. These two things, I will never talk about order block. I will never. If you are angry on me, I'm sorry for that, but I will never talk about water block. I'm waiting for Michael's book. I I will also learn from there. Whatever I know by watching market again and again. But I will wait for Michael to release his book. Then but I will talk about breaker. I have already talked about fair value gap, and now you see you are getting confused because you don't know how to, align all of this theory in together. If I am just giving you the information, how do you, i mean how do you do, like 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3? How do you do that? Okay, so just let me go with my pace. I will give you everything. If I am alive, if Allah makes me alive in this world or earth, I will share everything with you guys. Just give me some time. Okay, Thanks. If you get time, you can write down so we can see, because sometimes sound is not clear o- over there. Uh, any of you, if you know about the macro session, can you please just mention topical music to the comment box so that he can write it down? I mean, I don't want to do that right now. Please, the macro session, just mention him, okay? The hold the macro session, and also the silver bullet time zone. That will be really helpful for me, brother. Please, anyone. So I'd like to go to the today's session, okay? It's 9:05 Newark local time, and 9:30 it will be market open. Now, before going further, I would like to say you something. I don't know why yesterday price actually closed at 4. It should have closed before that, because yesterday was the, I mean, dollar index bank holiday. So most of the people actually are waiting for Tuesday. When 9:30 will appear over here, you will just move out your hand from the mouse. You will just watch the price. Why? Write it down to your notebook, okay? Please go on your way and complete the series. It will be better for us. Yeah, thank you, Kafi. Yeah, I'm just trying to do it, okay? So if you have the notebook with you, just write it down. Whenever you will see the holiday after Saturday and Sunday, I mean the Monday is holiday, you will do nothing. If you are the best, I mean, if you take entry 10 out of 10, both all of them are winning trade, then you will just avoid Tuesday morning session. Why? Tuesday morning after 9:30 opening, everyone will jump into the chart. They will try to find an entry. They will take entry. They won't, I mean, wait for anything. They will wait for nothing. They will just take the entry. What market will do? The market will actually liquidate them. They will be stopped out. They will be below their account. They will do everything in the morning session. We will wait until the PM session. Whenever you will see Monday's holiday, we won't take trade at Tuesday morning session. This is the rules you have to follow. If you don't follow this, you should leave this streaming. So that's all I can say, okay? Yeah. Uh, uh, I mean the it's yeah, brother. I'm really sorry about my voice. I hope from next week it will be okay, because I have already applied for the new connection of my internet, and I'm thinking this is for my internet problem. So I think I it will be easier for me to explain everything when my voice will be more clear, okay? I'm really sorry for that. My apologize for my voice problem. So topical music, Ovinabo actually write it down to the comment box. You can take it from there. I think that will be okay. Okay. I mean, you just take it down. Okay. Kafi. Okay. What did I say? If you see the bank holiday in Monday, after Saturday and Sunday, if you see there is a bank holiday in Monday, then you will do nothing in Monday as well. You will do nothing in the Tuesday morning session. Tuesday morning session is not for trading. You will wait for PM session. Whatever setup you see, how clean it is, I don't care about anything. Just move your hand out of the mouse. You can't take your entry in Tuesday morning session if there is a holiday in Monday. This is the rules. You have to follow this. Okay. I think this time it's clear. So that is the thing. Okay. So I was over here. I told you to my weekly analysis that I want to see that market won't go below this. I mean monthly fair value gap low. This is the monthly fair value gap low. If you just see, this is the monthly fair value gap high, monthly fair value gap low. I don't want to see that any kind of body will close below this low. That I really don't want to see. If I see market went below this, I mean this low, sorry, below this low, what did I mean by that? That means if I see a body close, not weak close. If weak just close, body go above, it means it has actually cleared the sell side liquidity. It didn't actually want to go lower. it has actually cleared the sell side liquidity. Okay, that is the thing. So if I see any kind of body close below this low, my target will be this fair value gap, this daily fair value gap. Also the water block level over there. There is also a very small fair value gap. This is also breaker block. So all of this place will be my next target. Until price is above this monthly fair value gap low, I am expecting price will go higher and it will clean this buy side liquidity, maybe this fair value gap from daily chart. This is also the fair value gap. And this is dollar index, guys. Always this is the thing I do when I start my day in the morning session before 9:30. Okay, any kind of holiday, Abhinav, any kind of holiday. That means if you have no chance to take entry in Monday, if there is holiday, you won't take your entry. And if there is any kind of holiday, then you don't take your entry to the morning session to the in Tuesday. Okay, that is the rules, and you have to follow this. Write it down, brother. This is very important. When I started my trading journey, with live money, you have no idea how many loss I took only trading in Tuesday morning session after the holiday. So that's why I told you again and again, please write it down. Please don't take the entry in the morning session. Everyone is rushed to take entry right now. And what market will do? Market will actually stop them out. Whole morning session will be manipulation. And when there will be no one, actually everyone will be afraid, okay, today we have no other chance to take entry, then at the PM session you will get your entry. That is the rules. Okay, so right now price is over here, the dollar index price. This is daily chart. Price is just inside the monthly fair value gap. It tried to go lower and it's right now over here. Okay, I will just continue my topics right now, then I will reply to you guys. So I'm really sorry. I need to do it before 9:30. Otherwise, I have no idea what market will do because I didn't see the market yet. So I also need to see what it would like to do. Okay. So right now market is over here in daily chart. My expectation, I will look at, you see this candles consequent encroachment. I will look this consequent encroachment. I will look this low. This is my range, and this monthly fair value gap is the barricade that will keep price above here. Okay, that is my expectation. It is not confirmation. This is my expectation. This is how you will expect which way price will go. So I want to see that market will go to the consequent encroachment of this week. That is my first expectation. I don't want to see price will go lower. That is I am not expecting. So let's go to hourly chart, and I will just remove this one because this is not really important right now for me because I know what where the level is. But you can just mark it over there. Like I don't know how you will just mark them, but you have to mark them by your understanding. Okay. So you can see prices actually trade this. Oh, okay. I forgot to tell you something. Yesterday I told you that this fair value gap Michael told to keep us, and this one I told you to. It will be actually work later. We will use this one. And look how beautifully price actually trade the consequent encroachment, though it didn't go exactly to the consequent encroachment, but it's just very near, maybe one or two tick lower than the consequent encroachment. That's why Michael is Michael. He knows everything about market. He knows everything. And until yesterday I really respect him too much. Who he was like everything in trading in my life. But yesterday he actually talked about something about our religion, so I get little hurt. It's the religion sentiment, and I don't know why did he do this. uh, so that is another topic. I really don't want to talk about that, but it hurts, really it hurts. So actually market went to the consequent encroachment, then it broke down. And look, this is the thing I talked about, to my video at the starting of the video. Look how beautifully it has actually broke down, went to the lower part, break down again, took all of the sell side liquidity, go back again. Now it is over here. I want to see market will respect this hourly fair value gap. It will go higher. It will go through all of these things. It will go through all of these things. But if I see it started to go lower, then it has to break this fair value gap. I mean, a very big run. And at the meantime, it has to clean this sell side liquidity as well, and it will stop something like over here. All of this will happen when it will break this low. It has already break this low one time but failed to go lower. Instead of that, it went higher. Now if it can break this low one more time, you see there is a very small fair value gap as well from the hourly chart. If it is able to break this hourly fair value gap and as well as to the monthly fair value gap low, then I will expect it will go lower. Until then, I'm expecting it will react the consequent encroachment of this hourly fair value gap, and I mean it will try to break this consequent encroachment, but body will close above the consequent encroachment. Listen this very carefully, okay? What I'm expecting, this is all I'm expecting. You just mark the okay, let me just show you. You see this fair value gap, I'm talking about this fair value gap. This is the hourly fair value gap, the lowest fair value gap, okay? It should act as a support. It didn't do it. Instead of that, it went through this fair value gap and go through this fair value gap again. Now it is trading over here. What I am expecting, I'm expecting it will go, I mean it will trade the consequent encroachment. Nobody will close below the consequent encroachment. Then it will go little higher, tap to the upper level of the, I mean fair value gap, it go higher and it will clean the buy side liquidity. That is the thing I'm expecting. Now at the beginning of this video, I showed you a fair value gap where I was expecting the same thing. And now look over here, I am expecting again the same thing. Why this fair value gap is important for me? This was the breakaway gap. As well as this breakaway gap, I mean later when price came here, it should send the price higher. But instead of that, price actually go through this fair value gap and failed to go lower. It went through this fair value gap again. Now my expectation is it will trade the consequent encroachment. Okay, you have to mark the consequent encroachment. It will trade the consequent encroachment. Nobody will close below the consequent encroachment. Instead of that, price will go higher. uh, I'm just telling you something again, again, again. I'm just expecting something like this. Okay, this is my expectation. I'm not telling you it will happen, but this is my expectation. Okay, what if it won't go through this fair value gap? Then I will expect the same thing again from lower part. I mean if it go through this here, I will expect the same thing from here. It can be do this so many times or it can do one time, I don't care, but I will expect something like this. This is the, I mean this is the thing. Right now price is over here and this monthly fair value gap low, this is very strong, so I hope it will actually keep the price above this level. That is my expectation. Let's see what happens. Okay, right now I don't have any direction over there. No direction. Is it clear, guys? I think dollar DXY will go up, bro, after that swing low. Med L, I have told you, okay, what I am expecting. If it happens, yeah, I am also expecting that dollar will go higher. This is my expectation, but I can't tell you. Okay, if I tell you market will go higher and later you see market went lower, you will tell me, brother, you told that market will go higher, but now market is lower. You know nothing. Actually, I know nothing. It's true. But I'm expecting as well market will go higher, and I want to see how it actually trade the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. So that is actually important for me right now. You are welcome. Okay, why you choose that candle wicks, not the before candle wicks? Okay, Kafi, are you talking about daily chart? I mean, here, are you talking about the consequent encroachment of this candle? Kafi, if you hear me, just let me know. Okay, I am talking about this candle right now. It's because if you just mark this, I mean this candle consequent encroachment, you see this I fair value gap. I mean this I fair value gap it has started from here. Let me mark it. Okay, this is the I fair value gap low. Okay, now mark the consequent encroachment. I told you, Kafi, I told you this. I think you forgot actually. And you asked me some type of question which I really didn't want to talk about, because if I tell this, it will be more confusing for them. But okay, it's okay. You see, this is the fair value gap low, I fair value gap low. This is the I fair value gap high. This is the consequent encroachment of this week, and there is a fair value gap. This is also a fair value gap. That's why I mark this fair value gap, and when price will go inside this fair value gap, I'm pretty much sure that I will get some kind of entry to the Nasdaq, and that will be very clean entry. This is totally different, guys. I will talk about that later. But right now, if I talk about this, you will be fully confused, because I'm telling you about the fair value gap right now. This is something you will learn, but you need to understand the fair value gap first. Then this all of these things, okay? And I'm telling you again and again, I have a plan to share everything with you guys, but just let me go with my pace, with my speed, okay? Otherwise it will be very confusing for you guys as well, for me as well. What I am teaching you, how I will connect, I will be, you know, it will be difficult. I don't have any bias for NQ right now, because I didn't see the NQ market yet. I have just started to analyze it. Okay, so I don't want to go to the 15-minute chart over here, because all I need to see is how it is reacting to the consequent encroachment of the I fair value gap. If it failed to go lower the in consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, and instead of that it went higher a little bit, then come to the upper level of this hourly fair value gap, then it has a biggest chance. It has the chance to go higher. If it go higher, all other market will go lower. Okay, so that's all for DXY. I will go to the I mean Nasdaq. S&P first. I'll go to the daily chart, and if you see, it is over here right now in lower than this consequent encroachment of the monthly fair value gap. There is a fair value gap, daily fair value gap. So it is very clean that market will go over there, but I really don't want to see that. I want to see market will stay over here. It won't go to the daily fair value gap. I really don't want to look at that, because it will help me to send the price lower over here by using CPI or something. It will, if it would like to trade the daily fair value gap, it can trade later. I mean, in the CPI days or something, okay, not today. Why not today? Because today is Monday, Tuesday. And if you look at the price in Tuesday, manipulation is the most obvious thing in Tuesday. So some other reasons, all of these things, right now the price action, if you see the price action as well, it just went above this high, and it has cleaned the buy side liquidity from there. Then this candle appeared. I want to see it go down. At least to the monthly fair value gap low. I'm like talking about this. I want to see this. Then if it would like to go there, it can go. But it should go to this monthly fair value gap low first. Then it should go over there. If it happens, then my target will be this. This is very clean, guys. But if it went higher, then it has more probability to go more higher, maybe to the upper of the monthly fair value gap, or the this order block level, maybe later to the this long term. Okay, this is not for now. But if you look at the price action right now, I am expecting market will go lower. Maybe it will tap to the the lower part of the monthly fair value gap, then it will go to the daily fair value gap. That is my expectation. Now let's go to the hourly chart. If you look at this fair value gap, this is the last fair value gap before this daily fair value gap. Okay, this is the last fair value gap. Previously price actually came to this fair value gap a little bit, and now it has traded this fair value gap very beautifully. You see, there is no gap. I mean, there is no gap at all. It has traded all of this gap, and right now it is over here. You see the consequent encroachment. If you just mark the consequent encroachment and look at the price, actually it went here, came little bit lower, tapped to the lower part of the fair value gap. Look how actually you will read your price. Okay, it tapped to the lower part of the fair value gap, went higher, tapped to the higher part of the fair value gap, went lower, tapped to the, I mean, again it came to the lower part of the fair value gap, went higher, and it breaks the high. When I saw this break, I mean, I'm seeing with you, okay? I trust me, brother. I actually didn't open my chart before. I just opened it right now. I mean, the even S&P chart and also other chart. I didn't go to the higher time frame. So when I'm seeing this is little scaring for me. Why? Because it is telling me that I really would like to go higher. I don't want to go lower. Do you understand, guys? You look at the bodies over here. It is staying inside the fair value gap. If it would like to go lower, it could just easily go lower and close below the, I mean, this fair value gap. Instead of that, it actually closed above the fair value gap. That means it is telling you that I would like to go higher, not lower, at least a certain level. Until a certain level, then maybe I will go lower. Right now it is telling me that. But if you look at the consequent encroachment, and you will see how it will react. There is also a very clean lows. If you just mark this low and this low, I mean, this is a very clean sell side liquidity, guys. This is one hour chart. So if you go to the 1 minute chart, you will see how beautiful this sell side liquidity is. So this is the liquidity level where, I mean, which is the thing, let me think, I mean, it helps me to to think that market could come lower. Okay, and I really want to look that market will go lower. It will clean the sell side liquidity, and it will tap to this, I mean, this, you see, this is the hourly fair value gap. You will come to this fair value gap, maybe to the consequent encroachment, or if it has energy, then it will come to the, I mean, new week opening gap again. Then it will go higher if it would like to go. Right now I want to see that it will go, I mean, it will come lower. Except this little price action, my expectation is it will come lower. Only because of this I am expecting, I mean, I have a tension that it can go higher. I mean, if you see any kind of displacement here, market structure shift over there, then it has a chance to come, I mean, to go to the monthly fair value gap, consequent encroachment, or the daily fair value gap. But it needs some kind of displacement with a fair value gap. How we combine NQ or ES trade with DXY? Okay, brother, if DXY would like to go higher, I mean, it shows you that it is going higher. You will expect this will go lower. Then you will actually make some kind of level, or you will mark the reason why it can go lower, because DXY is kind of, barometer. Okay, you don't take entry to DXY. You will just try to understand which way DXY, I mean, dollar want to go, and the opposite way, I mean, opposite direction will be applicable for ES or NQ or Euro USD, GBP USD, every other market. Okay, stream trading view. Did you turned on the BADJ and set in trading view? Oh man, I don't know. BADJ, what is that? Obinobo, I really don't know what is that. Can you please make it more clear? So right now I am seeing this candle. I want to see that it will go lower, just below the consequent encroachment of this hourly fair value gap, and then it will break these lows. Some kind of price action, okay, over there. And if you look over here, it has actually cleaned this buy side liquidity. You see this high, this high, they are the very clean high. So it has cleaned the buy side liquidity. It tried one more time to go above this high, but it failed. Right now, market is actually trading this 15-minute fair value gap. And guys, this is my expectation. Okay, this is not kind of, and all of you know today I don't have any trade in the morning session. So right now it is actually trading this 15-minute fair value gap. If this 15-minute fair value gap can hold the price, and if it can send the price lower time frame, I mean if I go to the 1 minute chart, I will look over here. Right now price is over here. If I see any kind of market structure shift to the lower part, that will be, I mean, that will be very easy for me to take an entry, because that was my framework. Okay, so it's 9:30 opening. I will just see the ESP. Later I will go to the Nasdaq, because I failed to do the analysis in Nasdaq. So I will just see I mean the Nasdaq market, I mean E-mini market. Let's see, okay, what it can do over here. And guys, trust me, in the morning session, uh, no trade, okay? There is no trade. If you take any kind of entry or anything, you just go, I mean, you go outside of this streaming, then you can do it. I have no problem. Your money, your life, your everything. Who am I to tell you something about that? Right, brother? But there is no fair value gap. So this is not market structure shift. If you see this kind of displacement uh, without any fair value gap, this is not your setup. Without fair value gap, I am not agree to take any kind of entry. Okay, I'm just watching the market. Just give me sometimes. I would like to see what it is. It is trying to do. Okay, if you see this low, I'm just trying to see it. What it would like to do. So it has cleaned the buy side liquidity, and here is a swing low. Okay, so this is 9:30 opening. Okay, this chart is Nasdaq actually. So don't be confused. This is the Nasdaq chart, and let's see the price. Okay, and give me 2 minutes. I need to drink some water, and I have only my mother. I really don't want to ask her for the water. I need to go. Okay, I will just come back within 1 or 2 minutes, but try to see the market. I really don't want to go price above this 15-minute chart. I want to see that market will hold the price. I mean, this 15-minute chart, fair value gap will hold the price, and it will send the price lower. That is my expectation. But if price can break this 15-minute fair value gap, then the next target will be this high. I mean, there is some kind of highs or liquidity. You see, this high and this high, they are relatively equal high. So very nice. I mean, buy side over there. Still not. It is broken because I need candle close. If I see candle close above the 15-minute chart, then that will be my 15-minute broken. Okay. Until then, it's not broken. It just went above. Take the buy side liquidity. That's all. So just give me 2 minutes. I'm just coming back. Tell me, welcome back. So you see how price closed is still it is it failed to break the 15-minute chart. I mean 15-minute fair value gap. Okay. So no sell side was delivered yesterday. Won a big range. Hi Julian, how are you, brother? So you were expecting lower run? I'm expecting lower run. You see this low and this low. What a nice goes there. I want to take them first. At least this lows. Still now there is nothing. I mean, no clear price action over there. I think it can go lower. Feel it now. All of us are expecting lower run, okay? All of us. Now I got this. That is, I mean, this is now look at the price, okay, guys? E-mini S&P are stronger when you will see the lower run. And I mean, this run, you see, this low has taken by this low in Nasdaq. But this should happen in E-mini S&P. I mean, Nasdaq should have stay over here and E-mini S&P should go lower. But it didn't do it. Instead of that, it went lower. You see this, I mean, divergence. Some of you will think, okay, this is the divergence, but this is not divergence. It is stronger when it will go higher, and it is stronger when price will go lower. I should, I would like to see market will go lower over here and Nasdaq will fail to go lower. Then that will be my divergence. Not this is my divergence, okay? Still, I'm thinking that market will go lower. It's because where Nasdaq shouldn't break this low, instead of Nasdaq, E-mini should break this low. It it breaks the low. That means it would like to go lower. When Nasdaq would like to go lower, E-mini S&P should go lower as well. This is my expectation. But I told you, all of you, okay, no real money for today's morning session and even not for this week. Right now, everyone is jumping on the chart and they are just waiting to take entry. They will find out any kind of trade setup, they will take entry, and market will just stop them out. They will just, I mean, a bad word I should use over here, but I don't want to use the bad word. If you take your risk, it's up to you. But I'm telling you, though all of us are waiting for the lower run, don't push your real button, okay? I mean, if you trade the paper money, it's okay, but no, I mean, no real money, okay? No real money, not at all. Welcome back. Thank you, Tropical Music. Thank you very much, brother. In the meantime, give me some likes, brother. I need some likes. Give me some likes, loves, something like that, okay? There is a love button, okay? Just let me. Yeah, if you give me the love button, can I see that? Can anyone just give me a love? Is it showing on the chart or something? I would like to see that, okay? Just can anyone just give me a love? There is a love button, like this. Can you see that? Yeah, if I give the love, can you see that? I don't think so. Give me some like, and if you have, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I can see that. Hello, Julian. I just I was thinking, where is Julian? Because I talked to you, I remember your name, and you just disappeared. I picked up a great tip from Trader SJ in the past about drawing in ranges are looking for top or bottom deviation. I picked up from first about drawing in ranges and looking for top or bottom deviation. Uh, Actually, every trader has their own rules, okay? Like, if you tell me about top or bottom deviation, like, personally me, I don't look at the price like that way. You see, how did I read the price? From the upper level, I mean from daily chart, from hourly chart, from 15-minute chart, from on. I'm now in 1-minute chart. What did you see in daily chart? In daily chart, I have shown you this daily fair value gap, and this, I mean not this one, this monthly fair value gap low. Try to understand, okay? This monthly fair value gap, I have shown you these two level from daily chart. I went to the hourly chart. In hourly chart, I have shown you this. I mean, what I say, this hourly fair value gap, and I talked about the consequent encroachment of this hourly fair value gap. I want to see that market will go, I mean, below the consequent encroachment of this hourly chart. This is from hourly chart, okay? What I did in 15-minute chart, chart, I just marked the highest fair value gap. This is the highest fair value gap, and I showed you it has actually taken the buy side liquidity, give me the market structure shift. This is the highest fair value gap. If market would like to go lower, it will go lower from this 15-minute fair value gap. If it is broken, then I will look for buy. I don't care about not looking for buy. I mean, no trade for morning session, but if it is normal day, then I would look for buy, okay? Until it is not broken, the 15-minute chart, I am expecting market will go lower. At least it will clean this sell side liquidity and it will go to the hourly fair value gap. So, I mean, there is another fair value gap in hourly, okay? And now I am in 1-minute chart. Look at here, brother. What I'm just waiting for here, I'm waiting for some kind of clean price run. I mean, it will just go, I mean, it will take some kind of liquidity, it will give me some kind of nice market structure shift with displacement and a fair value gap. I mean, a very nice setup. I'm waiting for that. If I get that, I will take my entry. Do I need anything else? This is the way I read the price. And I, in my opinion, this is not hard. This is very easy. If you see market just went above this fair value gap, I mean, it has just cleaned the sell side. Just think, okay, it has cleaned the sell side liquidity. It went above with a displacement. You get a nice fair value gap over there. You can take your entry for some kind, some maybe 500 or 1000 or whatever. That is another matter. If you stopped out, it's okay. You just stopped out. Nothing else. You took a loss. Nothing else. But that is your framework. This is how you should frame your work. I mean, your, what can I say? Your entry. Okay. Now look at over here. This is mini S&P. This is Nasdaq. Nasdaq went higher to this high. Mini S&P failed to go higher. Now I get my SMT. This is my SMT. Okay. I am not telling you that it will work. I'm just telling you this is how I started. I mean, I start to mark the price. Okay. Let me just in. Okay. This is my SMT. I'll just mark this because this is higher, right? This is my SMT. That means Nasdaq has taken the buy side liquidity. I don't need to say in mini S&P to take the buy side liquidity anymore. Now, if I get any kind of market structure shift over here, that will be enough for me to take my entry. I won't wait to take buy side liquidity anymore. Okay, that is the thing. Now let's see what price did actually. Okay, do I mean, I think it's okay. Basically, it's a run on liquidity from top and bottom sides of liquidity range. Yeah, it can run, brother. I mean, price always go for liquidity or to make it balance. I mean, to balance any kind of imbalance. I'm trading in demo, bro. Thanks. Yeah, you are most welcome, Julian. And if I just, I mean, mm, mistakenly, if I pronounced anyone's name wrong way, please don't mind, okay? Yes, I love your explanation, brother. Thank you, brother. And musically, I mean, don't mind, okay? I'm just sharing my concept because everyone thinks different way. Maybe there, I mean, I'm telling you that I know nothing. Trust me, brother. I know nothing. I'm just like you. I'm just sharing my feelings. I mean, understanding with you guys. That's all. I know nothing about price action. Totally nothing. But this is the way I see the market. That is my way. Okay. Yeah, I struggle most with psychology of it and sometimes not knowing where to place my stops. I just uh, finished ICT 20 mentorship just few months. Oh, then you have to do a lot of, I mean, homework. Lot of, brother, lot of. Will you wait for my macro? No, brother, I won't talk about macro anymore. I just quit that because macro finish. I don't want to talk about macro anymore. I gave you all, Obhinav, I gave you all everything. So, uh, I really don't want to talk about macro. If you just interest about macro, then you can just try that one, okay? Sayem Hussain from Canada. Can you pronounce my name, sir? Yes, yes, yes. I can pronounce your name. And you're from Canada, and I hope it's the morning. What are you doing here? You should sleep right now. Why you are awake? You should sleep. Go, baby. Go and sleep. So you see, this is the price action after 9:30. And do you think this is I mean this is a high probability of taking an entry or something like that? If you do your framework, you won't actually worried about this all of this parallel gap. You don't need to worry about them because you have the framework over here. You know where price can go high. At the highest level, it's barricade. This 15-minute parallel gap, it's barricade. So until it's not broken, you know where price can go. That is his last stage to go. I mean to go. And in the lower part, you will wait some kind of very nice market structure shift with a displacement and a fair value gap. If you get that, you will jump to the market. Your target is, I mean, this sell side liquidity. This is your target. I mean, don't push your button, not even the paper trade, because today's morning it is the time to manipulate people. Everyone is now just waiting to jump into the market. You know how many people already inside the market? That's why market is doing this. Look, just look at the price. Okay, after 9:30, this is 9:30, price went above, clean the buy side liquidity, it went lower, clean the sell side liquidity, it came here again. Now it's here inside the range. What is it doing? It is just showing you choppiness. If you take buy, you will be stopped out. If you take sell, you will be stopped out. So what you will do over here, you will just avoid this morning session. At the PM session, trust me, brother, if you don't trust me, just wait for the PM session. You will get the, I mean the what can I say, the cleanest price action ever. So far, I mean, my trading journey is near about 32 months, and I just talked about Saim Hussain. He is the man who actually introduced me this trading in 2017. Yeah, so far I remember in 2017, 17, he actually introduced me with this trading, and then from then I tried some retail things, something like that, and I quit actually. And later in 2019, I started again, and this time after maybe 2 or 3 months wasting learning some kind of indicator things or something, then I find out um, I mean Michael, then very small mentorship, and then YouTube. All you know about the his YouTube stuff. So that's actually my, I mean, trading journey. That's where I have started my trading journey. So Sam Hussain morning. Okay, ICT Trading Concept. Sorry, what is your name, bro? I okay. You wanna know my name? My name is Terminator 2. I'm kidding. Just let me write it down. Okay. Uh, this is my name, brother. It is easy to pronounce. Okay, that's why I told that my name is Terminator 2. Now look at the price over here. It is not good. I mean, uh, what I say, the E-mini S&P. E-mini S&P shouldn't go above. It's because if it would like to go higher, Nasdaq should go higher. Instead of Nasdaq, this is stronger. Okay, this is the strongest. It should go higher, but it is not going higher. Instead of that, even S&P is going higher. This is not good. This is the sign of your sloppiness. What I mean by that, let me go to the daily chart. Okay, in the lower part, this is actually Nasdaq. Just this is Nasdaq. This is E-mini S&P. This is the monthly fair value gap. The same monthly fair value gap over here is here. Okay, if you go to the Nasdaq chart, you will see the monthly fair value gap is over here. What E-mini S&P did, it went through the monthly fair value gap. What I mean Nasdaq did, it went to the upper level of the monthly fair value gap, then started to go lower. That means when price start to go lower, E-mini S&P is the strongest. When prices start to go higher, Nasdaq is strongest. Okay, so now let's go to the 1 minute chart. Now in 1 minute chart, even S&P is showing you he would like to go higher, but Nasdaq should show me that it would like to go higher. Instead of Nasdaq, it is doing the thing. Just avoid this slowness. Avoid all of these things. You will get better price action. You see all of this lower, I mean low, all of this low, their sell side liquidity. All of these lows, their sell side liquidity. It is just going and taking the buy side liquidity right now. Don't think market will go higher. This is the opening range gap manipulation. I mean the fake run. So you have to remember everything. You have to write it down on your notebook. If you don't take notes, I don't know how you will, I mean, remember all of this information. Uh, I don't know. So you have to do it, okay? So, okay. It's so hard I mean, to wake up this time of the morning. I am here only to watch you live listen. I'm not listen, Akhil. I'm not listen, man. The oh man, I'm not listen. That I can't understand the SMT. Can you please explain? Okay, SMT is something here. Let me show you. You see this E-mini market and the Nasdaq market, both of them are actually going parallel. Okay, I mean if it go higher, it also go higher. But if you ever see this type of price action, like it went higher, it went lower. This is your SMT. You see the time, look, there is the, I mean, line. Okay, this high and this high, this is a higher high, this is lower high. Or you can look at right now over here, it is higher high. Instead of that, it's lower low, lower high, not lower low, lower high. This is SMT. This is the SMT. Okay, I'm not telling this one is SMT, but SMT is something like that. Right now prices prices I mean chopping out over here. So it is showing that market will go higher, but I believe market will go lower. That is my belief. After watching the market again and again and again, this, I mean, near about 2 and almost three years. So I believe that market will go lower. But let's see. Okay, nothing is certain over here. But if I see any kind of, I mean, if it would be a normal day, then I would look for buy right now. But right now, I am not looking for buy or any kind of trade. I am just watching the price. There is no displacement, no better price run. If you just do this, there is nothing in the price right now except the sloppiness. So you have to wait for some clear price action. Okay. Vinobo, I will talk about I mean, SMT again. Just whenever I do the live stream, let me remind, okay, about to talk about SMT so that I will give you the perfect example. This is not, I mean, SMT yet, but I will give you the perfect example. Sam Hussein, blessing to you for passing for Phoenix. Yeah. Sam Hussein, blessing to you, bro. Yeah, Lord T2. I'm not Lord T2. Musically, sometimes when both NQ and ES is decoupled, I have found success of believing ES MS over NQ. This is good advice. Obviously, this is good advice. I no, I just moved to the NQ for near about maybe 1 month, 1.5 months, something like that. But before NQ, I was used to trading E-mini S&P, and right now I am trading NQ, but I will move E-mini S&P again when NQ will be just I mean lower the monthly fair value gap. Okay, then I will go back to the E-mini S&P. And E-mini S&P, if you trade E-mini S&P, trust me, it is more secure than Nasdaq, because Nasdaq market is very fast, brother. Trust me. If you take your entry over there, if you just close your entry over there, you will be near about $500 profitable already. Okay, but if you talk about S&P, if you take your entry over there, if you close over there, you will be profitable like 200 to $300 maximum. So you see the run from here to here and from here to here. Very small run, lot of money. Now you can say, then why I will trade this one? Think about that. If you take your entry over there, just let me show. If you take your entry over there, you put your stop loss over there, and your target may be over here. So it's kind of 8 handle, okay, and your stop loss is 2 handle. And now look at here. If you take your entry over there, I mean just here, okay, just for showing you, and your entry is here. Now look here, it is already 8 handle. So if one handle is $50, 8 handle is like near about $400. So here your uh, risk is only $100. Here your risk is $400. So just don't think about your profit. Think your think about your I mean the stop loss as well. It is important. Yeah, NQ is way tougher than ES. I agreed. Yeah, brother, it's very tough. Right now, I mean NQ some kind of, I mean, it gives me some kind of inner feelings. Okay, so I am just trading. I'm not trading for last 2 to 3 weeks, right? Yeah, so far I remember I took an macro entry last to my top step account, and then I just put it like I don't know. I have to check them. I mean check the account, because I have to take the entry. Also the FTMO. I have to take entry. I'll find another time for them. But right now it is important to give you something. And so the people who were with me from the beginning, can you any of you now look at the price, okay? Look, it is started to go higher. It is started to go higher. That is the sign that price will go higher. Now look at something else. I'm not telling you this is entry, but nobody will press, I mean, no, there is no setup. Okay, if any of you just press their button or something, if you do this is your responsibility. I am not telling you to do anything. Okay, I will explain this now, right? I mean, this is your order block, and this should be your stop, I mean stop loss. And if you see these highs are clean already. So this is the high. Let me go to the 1 minute chart. This should be your entry. Why? From morning chart, I'll just move that on. What did I teach you? Look how it react to the 15-minute chart. Okay, look, price try to use that on as a resistance, failed, it went above. Now I will just do the thing I taught you already. Okay, I am just doing this. Now look, this is the consequent encroachment. What market did actually, it failed to go below the consequent encroachment. Everybody closed above the consequent encroachment. In the morning session you saw when I saw this run, I mean, this run went above this fair value gap. I was trying to take my entry just at the level of higher, I mean, higher part of this fair value gap. This is the thing when you will use some kind of, I mean, let me go to the 15-minute chart. You see, this is the last fair value gap. When it failed to hold the price sending lower, this will turn into the I fair value gap. How do you know it will act as a I fair value gap? It went above, it went through this fair value gap, it came to the consequent encroachment, failed to go lower, and when it went above the market price action, you will wait, it will tap to the, I mean, like this. Tap here, it will go there. This time it didn't tap over here. Instead of that, it actually did the, I mean, the order block, and then went above, clean the buy side liquidity. This is the thing I told you in the morning. Yeah, it didn't give you the chance, but if I were you, I mean, it would be a normal day. I would take my entry either this candle or when it came or tap to the order block level. I was already in the market, and my target will be the, I mean, the most obvious place. This the thing I told you, I taught you in the morning session. And how I mean, how do you mark this level? Do you get it, guys? Let me just give me some response so that I can be sure that you are getting the point. This is the highest fair value gap where price could go. What I was talking about you, that if this one is broken, this is the morning where you will see so many manipulations. So just leave this, I mean, what can I say, this session, because today is just after holiday. But think this is a normal day. You are waiting to how price act to this fair value gap. You are waiting that it will hold the price and it will send it to the lower part, because this is very clean, this sell side is very clean, so it will take the sell side liquidity. But suddenly you saw a very good run, it went above. Now what will you do? You will wait how price act to the consequent encroachment. If you see bodies are failed close the consequent encroachment of the, I mean, what can I say, the fair value gap. Instead of that, it went again above. You will wait when it will break this high, it will come back to the upper level, then it will start to go higher. This is more conservative. But if you are aggressive, whenever you will see this run, either you will take your entry over there, or you will mark some kind of fair value gap or water block or I mean, breaker, anything, whatever you would like to mark, you can mark over there and you will be inside the market. That was the thing, that was the topics I talked near about 1 hour in the morning session. Now let me know, did you get this point or not? Okay, just there is, I mean, 24 people. If you were with me in the morning session when I explained everything, if you were here, I didn't see any kind of message from Stephen today. I was expecting his message actually. uh, Only Abhinav, he Phoenix T2. Excellent, thank you, you're most welcome, brother. Abhinav, okay, Dada, sure. Abhinav, did you get it, brother? Thank you. Music life, yeah. NQ is way tougher, yeah. What is your name, brother? I have already told my name. My name is T2, Terminator 2. So this my world. I got your like. Thank you, brother. Too. Kafi, thank you, Kafi. Bamsi, yeah, thank you, brother. Music life, thank you, Stephen. No, Stephen, you didn't get? Seriously, man? Oh man. I have to talk about all whole things again, brother. Can you please check it again? I mean, when I have started my streaming today, I talked about this whole everything. Okay, I talked about everything at the starting of my live streaming. So, Stephen, if you just, I mean, repeatedly, if you can see over there, I think that will be easier for me as well as for you. Okay, brother, I'll be grateful. Okay, now I want to what can I say? I mean, what is market doing here actually? Where is it going? Okay, so it is going toward this consequent encroachment and then the, I mean, the daily fair value gap. So it actually decided to go and trade the daily fair value gap first, then it will come back. That is the thing. But I really didn't want to see that. I want to see that first it will clean the sell side liquidity, then I will I mean I would like to see this type of move. But it is what it is. I don't care. Let's go to the Nasdaq. So I will actually go here. I mean, this, there is nothing. Just a second, guys. I need to just look at the price so that I can be sure what is it doing. Okay, so it went through this, and I didn't talk about Nasdaq today, right? I had to talk about something. I will show you right now because it's already price moved over here, so I want to talk about that. Uh, what is this my world? We get it? Yes, mashallah. Tropical music. You're Muslim. Alhamdulillah. I had bearish outlook for today, but market is going north today. Pleased to meet you, Titu. You're welcome, brother. I'm also pleased to meet you. Music live. I stopped to listen music. Uh, no, I came late. Oh, Stephen, okay. Okay, brother, no problem. Just check it out, okay, brother. I explained everything over there. Within a 1 hour parallel gap, within that 15-minute parallel gap, within that 1 minute parallel gap, it is clear that oh man, you are awesome. It's fractal. Yeah, it's fractal. But I really don't want to go to the 1 second chart. It's more fractal. Like as you can benefit from T2 knowledge supporting is key good motivation for ICT trading concept. That is the thing, Phoenix. I should do it, okay, but I really forget that. And thanks for reminding. And that is possibility. 1003 possibility. 1003 in Nasdaq or you mean S&P, Julian? Can you tell me in Nasdaq or I mean you mean S&P? In the meantime, as you can benefit from T2 knowledge supporting is key good motivation for ICT trading concept. Give me like, give me like, give me like. Okay, brother. What I was going to show you. I was actually going to show you something here in okay, over here. All of you guys, okay? This is the daily. If you go to the daily chart, you will see this daily fair value gap. I'm not talking about this daily fair value gap. All of you, just mark this hourly fair value gap. This hourly candle, when it has happened, Tuesday, 19th September 2023 at 1. Okay, so please mark this fair value gap. It is important for later use. So Julian, and 1003, 1 2 3, 1003. No, here is only one fair value gap which is important, and that is I'm just marking. This is the fair value gap which I will look. I mean, if it was a normal day, I would look for this travel lookup. Let me mark this one as well. I hope this one will be used for later. Okay, you just mark the consequent and encroachment as well, because I can actually see the consequent encroachment by my eyes. So you guys can just mark the consequent encroachment as well, because this gap is going to be important for us, for actually framing your short. And I'm telling you again, if anyone pays your real money, you please leave this streaming, and then you can do whatever you would like to do. Okay, that is not my concern. So please. Yes, brother, my real name is Smile, all the way from Tanzania, Africa, pure Muslim. Tanzania, Africa. Oh man, Africa is very beautiful. Actually, I have seen, I mean, videos in YouTube about Africa. It's because I have a friend from Brazil. I think it's inside the Africa as well. So he told me that it's very beautiful Africa. So I hope if I get any chance, I will go to go to Africa one day. But uh, that's all, brother. Mohammed Abdul, this is the first fair look up after chopping. Yeah, this is the first fair look up after chopping, and it should act like support. I mean, price is over here right now, so it should go above again and take some kind of liquidity or something like that. Okay, if it fails and it go through this fair value gap, and it has to go with a speed. I mean, not like that way, not like that way. I want some kind of clean run like this. I want some kind of clean run through this fair value gap. Then I will mark the consequent encroachment, and I will see how it react over there. If I see bodies are telling me that he doesn't want to go higher, then I will try to find some kind of entry over there, and my target will be this sell side liquidity. That is the plan. Okay, but this is not signal. Trust me, guys, I'm just trying to give you the price action right now. I marked this fair value gap after watching this price action, and later when you will see this, I will talk something else later when price will act actually like my expectation. I will give you some more precision. But right now, you know how to mark which fair value gap. If you don't know yet, then yeah, you are right. Akaf, you are absolutely right, brother. Phoenix, are you fair value gap indicator from inter and can you copy those? What are your fair value gap indicator from trading view, and can we copy those? Uh, I mean, I don't use any kind of indicator, brother. Phoenix, I really don't use any fair. You see here, there is no indicator. I mean, I just see the market. That's all. I don't know what you mean by that. But right now, I'm expecting that market will respect this fair value gap. If it respect, I mean, I got my market structure shift as well. So I am expecting that. This is my expectation. Don't think this is any kind of, I mean, entry pattern or something. If you do it, it's your job. This kind of price action I'm expecting right now. That is my expectation. If there is a fair value gap, okay, until close this, I mean, after 31 minute, if there is still a fair value gap, I will hope that market will tap to the fair value gap, and then it will start to go higher again. That is my expectation. No, Sam Hussein is not from Brazil. He is from Bangladesh, but he is in Canada. Uh, he is from a very cold country. Okay. You see, this high actually trade this fair value gap. So this high is eligible for shifting market structure. Now, if I see there is another fair value gap, remember guys, if I see there is another fair value gap, I would take my entry over there. But right now it has no fair value gap over there. And again, guys, this is not any kind of trading signal. Okay, I told you before starting this, I mean, session, I am not looking for any kind of buy. I wouldn't do it if I were trade the live money. It's because this is the manipulation phase, the morning session, whole session you will see some kind of manipulation. So don't take risk. If you take risk, I mean, if you press your button for live money, just please leave this streaming. I'm requesting you. Please, I'm just requesting you. Please leave this streaming. Then you can take your entry or whatever you'd like to take. But right now, I'm thinking that market will tap to the fair value gap, to this fair value gap, and then it will go higher. That is my expectation. Let's see. If it doesn't do it, uh, why I'm why I get this confidence, brother? Look, it came to the upper level, I mean, to this fair value gap, and then go through this daily fair value gap high. You see this high? This is the daily fair value gap high. It is very strong. If market would like to, this is my reading price, okay? If market would like to go lower, then it will start to make this high as a resistance. That would make, I mean, then I would think, okay, maybe market will go lower instead of going higher. Then I would keep and look, I mean, I on this fair value gap. Yeah, this fair value gap will use later. I mean, when market will come back over here, I will see how it works over here. Right now, I'm thinking market will go higher. Maybe not this far it will go. I mean, I didn't see where is the, I mean, buy side over there, but it will go somewhere, some above, and it will take some kind of liquidity. That is my expectation, okay? Okay. No, sir, Phoenix. I'm from Bangladesh, currently living in Canada. Yeah. Don't know. GM. Oh, GM, GM. What does it mean, brother? GM? Don't know. What does it mean, GM? What I mean is the fair value gap MSS CE breaker that. What I mean is the fair value gap MSS CE breaker that. Okay, you talking about this one? This is the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value. If you are talking about this dotted line, this is the consequent encroachment of the daily fair value gap. Okay, so we cannot see the time on your screen. Can you please adjust it? What, which time, brother? Uh, I mean, uh, is it is it understandable? I mean, can you see it right now? UTC minus 4 New York. Is it? Oh, okay. Good morning. I'm very. I'm sorry, brother. Okay. Good morning, and it's good evening over here. Don't know. It's good evening over here, brother. I'm sorry, brother. Jim means good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you, brother. I didn't know it. I know nothing. And Obhinav, can you see the time? I mean, it's 10. I mean, 10:18 something. Or you want to know about the local time over here in Bangladesh? In Bangladesh, it's 8:20 p.m. Yeah, over here you have to just mark the UTC minus 4 New York local time. Okay. Good morning and good evening. This is good evening over here. So that was the plan. I think let me check where is the liquidity. Okay, just I will just check it. This is not any kind of. I'm telling you again and again. This is not any kind of. I mean, it will go over here. I'm not sure. I don't need to check the. I mean, liquidity now because market will go to this hourly fair value gap. That is my expectation. Now look, if it would be a very normal day. If it would be a normal day, what I would, my stop loss is already over here. Okay, let me just do it. My stop loss is already over here. Let me mark it as my stop loss. Yes. Okay, that is my stop loss. And here, okay. Why I put my stop loss over there. The reason is market came down, it trade this fair value gap, then there is a level. If you see, this is the order block level, OB level. Oh no, not here. My stop loss should be just let me refix it. It should be just to the below here. So it should be here, just a little bit lower than the opening, because if market would like to go lower, it can come to the order block level or the consequent encroachment of the order block level. It shouldn't break the mean threshold of the order block. If it broke below, then it doesn't want to go higher, so it will go lower. That's why I will put my stop loss over there, because this is the logical level. Now my expectation is it will respect the order block and it will go higher and it will trade this hourly fair value gap. Just before this time I told you to mark this hourly fair value gap, I fair value gap. That is very important. So that is my expectation. Okay, and that's why I put my stop loss over there, because it can just come to the order block level or the consequent encroachment level. Maybe a little weak can come lower, all depend on the price. But if it would be a normal day, this is not a normal day. If anybody prays again and again, I'm telling this, if anybody prays the real money, I mean real button, please leave this streaming. I don't need you. Now it is clear. Okay, good morning, good morning. The good, the time, the good, the time. Yep. Where at you at to Bangla? Nice. Where at you at T2 Bangla? Nice. Do you wanna listen some Bangla, something like that, brother? Once you do the full screen mode, we cannot see the time. Why do you need to see the time, brother? I mean, it is the same on your chart as well, right? So I don't think so. It is important to see the time. I mean, this is not important. That's why I make it full screen. I actually set up my OBS like that way so that it should, it is not important, so I just remove it from my screen. Loving how we can all can get connected here. Thank you, MSFT. Oh, dollar. You guys use so many shortcut, and I am like a newborn about this type of shortcut or something. I really don't know a lot of shortcuts. So this is my order block, and this is the mean threshold of the order block. I mean, let price come to the mean threshold of this order block. I will accept that. But if I see it went below the mean threshold, I mean, any kind of body close below the mean threshold, I will close my trade. If I were inside in this trade and I saw a body close below the mean threshold, I would close my trade over there right then. Okay, I will kill my trade. I won't wait to hit my stop loss. I won't wait for that. I will just kill the trade. That's all. Now, when it is happening over here, what I will do, mm, this is the time when I will just secure some profit. My entry is over here. My stop loss will be over there. I have just secured some profit, because market shouldn't come back to the order block. I mean the mean threshold level. It can come to the order block level again, but it shouldn't come to the mean threshold again. Okay, before clearing the buy side or before reaching a very specific, I mean a very specific place. This is how you will, I mean manage your trade. I mean you will manage your stop loss or something. If you stopped out right now, you don't care, because you have already inside the profit and you put it with logic. You didn't just take your entry and put your stop loss over there. This is not your logic. Okay, but you put it on depending on the logic. And MSFT, yeah, Microsoft. Got you, man. So many, you guys are very, intelligent. And my narrative was first market tap on new week opening gap high, then it will target 1 day gap. কোথায় এটা কর? Don't know. I was expecting lower price. When I have seen it actually broken the 50-minute fair value gap from ES, and I saw this, especially this one, it came to this fair value gap high, then gave me this market structure shift. You see, this is a very clean market structure shift. This means it really would like to go higher and it would like to take some kind of liquidity. Any kind of liquidity it will take first, then it will go lower. But before then, it won't go lower. That's why I mean, if it was a normal day, I would say this is the perfect entry. This is the place where you should take your entry. In the meantime, if you see when it came inside the fair value gap again, I mean the daily fair value gap, it break through the fair value gap. How did it break? Did you see the run? This candle run, the next candle run, the next candle run. How was the run? It was a very strong run. This is showing that it is breaking the higher time frame. Guys, let's try to understand. This fair value gap is not from 1 minute chart. This fair value gap is from daily chart, and this fair value gap high is the 8.50. This level is the strongest level. When it break like that way, like it is nothing. It is nothing. See the price, it is nothing to price. That made me confident, okay, maybe market will won't go lower. Instead of going lower, it will come back to the fair value gap, then it will start to go higher. This fair value gap, hourly fair value gap, just before going to the 1 minute chart, I told you to mark this fair value gap, hourly fair value gap. That should be its target. Now when you see this, what you will do, you will just put your stop loss over here. Why? Now you have a very nice fair value gap over here. If price would like to go lower, it can come to the fair value gap. Not it can break this down close candle. It shouldn't break this down close candle. If it break it, you will take your stopped out or something like that. Okay. And in this place, you will take some kind of liquidity. Why? You see, it came lower, it went higher. There was some little bit consolidation. Then it again it went, it gave you a very big run. Whenever you will see some kind of big run and you don't have any place over here to take your partial, you will take some kind of I mean partial over there, because it will take some kind of retracement. As you have placed your stop loss over here, you will take some partial over there, then you will just stay calm. I think you are not listening to me, huh? That I can see the mechanism of price now. Oh, Abhinav, thank you, brother. Just to stay with me, brother. You will learn everything. You will be better than me. Trust me. Everyone who are with me, I mean, from now, all of you will be better than me because you guys are learning. I'm not learning anymore. So you will be better than me. I promise you guys. You will be better than me. Now look at this gap. It should act as I mean institutional order flow entity. It should act like that way. Uh, 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 uh. I mean, price should just tap to the upper level, then it will go to this gap. This should happen, okay? It will just tap to the upper level, then it will go over there like that. Now it will go higher. It won't trade this gap. It just go above now. Just go. No, I mean, what can I say? No lower run, okay? If you see this, you will just put your stop loss just below the institutional order flow. If you it can break the highs and it can close above the highs, you will put your stop loss just below the institutional order flow entity. This is the way you will, I mean, manage your trade. This is the, I mean, process. Okay. And you are going to learn all of this. How do I know it will tap to the upper level? All of everything. Yeah, you will learn. Trust me, brother. It is I'm only one guy, so I can't give you everything in one time, and you also can't take everything in one time. It is impossible. So if you see it has closed above these highs, if it can close, your stop loss will be just below the, I mean, institutional order flow entry deal. Otherwise, if you see it has broken, this fair value gap has broken, you will, let me show you. Okay, you will just put over here stop loss. You are safe now. If market would like to go lower, it can go. It will, though you know price will go to this hourly fair value gap, you are almost sure that price will go over there, but you won't take risk with your already, how much pips you did get. You have got already 26 6, okay? So you should take that. You should take that. You shouldn't take that risk. I mean, market can easily reverse from there. Later, it trade this fair value gap. It can happen. So why do you take? I mean, risk. You don't need to take your risk. You put your stop loss over here. If you are stopped out, you are stopped out. If market would like really would like to go higher, it won't stop you out. It will go higher instead of that. That is the theme. Okay. My narrative was okay. Best of luck from India, brother. Uday Thakur, thank you, brother. Don't know. Upside gap. Love from India. Thank you, brother. Got it, my bad. It's okay, brother. Don't know. Don't be upset, okay? Dada, I can see the mechanism is. Oh, yeah, I read it already. Yes, please, sir. I'll go to the yes, please. Please tell take profit level for yes. So you are already in the market, brother. Don't tell me that you are already in market, because I'm just requesting you guys only one thing. You should have already out of the market because it has tapped to the lower part of the daily fair value gap. So you should have out of the market. Yeah, maybe it will go inside the daily fair value gap, but it has already tapped to the lower part of the daily fair value gap. So if you were in the, I mean, in the market, you should have closed your trade. No, tropical. This is the thing, brother. I'm telling you again and again. I know nothing. I know nothing about this market. All I know, I'm just sharing with you guys. You know better than me. What do you don't know? Actually, you don't practice, or maybe, uh, what can I say? Like, I don't know what to say, but you guys really you know better than me. I know nothing. My stop loss will be here. Now, if it can just touch the level, I will be happy. Otherwise, it is what it is. So over there, what should I write it down here? I really love it. I really love it, brother. I really love it. So that is the boom. So you know how to use fair value gap right now, okay, guys? You already know how you will take your entry, how you will framework, how you will. I mean, everything I have told you. Don't think you can do it immediately. You can't do it immediately. It will take time, at least 2 to 3 months. At least it will take time. When I will show you this type of things again and again, look, I marked this fair value gap. I told you I will see if it can go through this. How? Like this run. If I see this type of run over here, then I will wait for some kind of consequent encroachment, I mean rejecting. Then if it can come here, I will take my entry. What I have shown over here, how you will take, I mean, what everything I'm telling you, right? It is repeating again and again and again. It is repeating, guys. Why I take my entry over here? Why there is the, I mean, clean sell side liquidity, but I wanted to took buy. Why I wanted to took buy? When it came here, it just go through this fair value gap, daily fair value gap, guys. This is not, I mean, this is not joking. This is the daily fair value gap, and it's very important. And how price react over here? Did it just sloppiness? No, it just go through this. Gave you market structure shift. You see this high, it has traded this fair value gap. So it is this high is eligible for me to shifting market structure. I got this fair value gap. Market went higher. Did I take my entry? No, I was waiting. What? Why? Because I know if market would like to go higher, it will at least it will tap over there. What it did, it came to the, I mean, top of this fair value gap. It went higher. There was your order block level. I really don't want to talk about order block. I told you again and again and again. I'm telling you again. And you also don't need order block as well. I'm just showing you I don't know what to say about the order block. Okay, just leave it. There is the order block level. There is a mean threshold. If price market would like to go higher, it will never close below this uh, mean threshold. I mean the body. It will never close its body below the mean threshold. So whenever I saw this type of and it will take this high, I will put my stop loss just below the mean threshold level, because next time it can come to the order block. I mean it can come and retest the order block, but it will never come back to the mean threshold. Then I saw this institutional order flow entry deal should tap to the upper part of the level and then it should have go higher, but instead of that it actually trade this gap almost fully. It has trade this on and then it went where this parallel gap. What I told you guys just before coming to the 1 minute chat, I told you to mark this parallel gap. If you didn't mark it, it's your fault, not my fault. If you say me after maybe 2 to 3 months, brother, I didn't get anything. I don't understand what are you talking about. It's your fault, not my fault. I'm just giving you everything. If you just don't take notes, it's not my fault, brother. I also take notes. Trust me. I write it. I write down so many things in my notebook. If I'm able, I will just show it to you one day. But if you don't do it, you won't learn it. If you just mark your chart like that way, whatever little I marked over here, if you don't mark it on your chart, you won't learn it. Like every fair value, when you will just mark this one, trust me, brother, when you will just mark this gap, this order block, this institutional order flow, I'll just remove this one, then this hourly fair value gap, you just saw over here and you marked it on your chart. Trust me, you are learning. You even don't know how did you learn, but suddenly you will see you can mark all of this level before it is happening on the chart. It will happen. If you don't trust me, I have no other way to give you the trust, brother. I'm sorry. And here, yeah, I am seeing that some actually so many people today, like near about 28 to 30 people. So I think there is someone new I mean here new. So I want to tell you all, I'm not giving any kind of signal over here. I will never tell you to take entry whenever I will place my, I mean this type of thing. I will either put my stop loss somewhere where you can be stopped out, or maybe somewhere it shouldn't be there. But later I will, obviously if I just put it wrongly, then I will tell you later. But I will do this type of thing so that if any of you who will try to take your entry depending on your live money, you will be stopped out. You will be, maybe I will put it in wrong way, so you will be stopped out. So please don't think here I'm giving you some kind of signal or something. I'm just trying to give you the way you will read the price, because everyone will give you some kind of screenshot or one day session, then they will add something here. I mean, I saw some YouTuber, they actually make, I did this thing and I'm really fed up. I really don't want to do this. It's very boring. They will mark some candle, then they will teach you, tell you something, they will write it down on the chart, and then they will go, I mean, they'll jump to the chart and they will show you, see how beautifully it worked over here. But I really don't love that shit, because I know if I can show you everyday's price action, like how it works in live, then slowly you will learn if you do your homework. Now look, it is actually trading the lower part of this fair value gap. You see this hourly fair value gap, it is trading the lower part. Now what you will expect? Now no trade, okay? This is the price action you are learning. It is actually respecting the lower part of this fair value gap. What is the main level of this fair value gap? Write it down, brother. I'm fed up by telling this thing. There is three level which is important. Just write it down. I would like to see that you guys write it down. What is the three level? Just write it down. I will then continue. Before that, I won't say even a word, okay? Just write it down. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, you need to train your eyes and mind, but you don't need to do it intentionally. It will happens automatically, okay? You don't need it forcefully. I'm out of yes now. Uday Thakur, please, if I mean, I think I'm talking to you today first time, but if you do the live money, I mean live trade, uh, I hope you won't do it depending on my analysis. Okay, this is my request. I'm no one, I know nothing. Okay, so if any of you press your button for live money, that will be disrespect. I mean, you will hurt my feelings. Okay, I don't want to be hurt by you guys. So please, that is request. Okay, brother. Impressive lesson. Thank you, Eric. I deserve a love. I deserve a love, brother. Give me a love, okay? Discount low, CE, FB premium high. FBG premium high. Discount low, CE of FBG. Yeah, Abhinav, you are right. Only you gave me the answer. Nobody write it down, and I am already, upset. Now there is three level. Hourly fair value gap low, hourly fair value gap consequent encroachment, hourly fair value gap high. This is the three level where you will see how price is reacting to this three level. Okay, now it is important, and I'm really upset because guys, I requested all of you to write it down. Which part right now is important, but you really didn't do it. That is that hurts me. Okay, I'll give you a hug instead, everybody. Everyone loves a hug. Yeah, man, thank you. Uh, it's actually a great gift for me, uh, because you don't know me, but you wanted to give me a hug. That is really huge for me, okay? I know it. Domino Forex, you are the boss. Obviously, you know it. I know. So now you will mark, you will mark the level on your chart and you will see how it respect. I mean, I hope it is clear, right? Hansino Valvilla, Villalba. Oh man, you're late. You marked the 1 hour fair value gap. If you mark the down candle, 1 hour fair value gap instead is right as well. What did you say? You mark the 1 hour fair value gap. If you mark the down candle, 1 hour fair value gap instead is right as well. Uh, are you talking about this down close candle? I mean, I don't get it. You're marked the. Can you, brother? Can you please tell me again? Because I didn't get your question. It's not clear for me. Okay. Right now, I will watch the consequent encroachment, how it reacts to the consequent encroachment. It is able to break the low or it is able to break the consequent encroachment. That is important for for your direction. Okay. In 1 hour, okay, I'm going to 1 hour. Okay. Let me go to the 1 hour. I'll just give me 1 second. Okay. Mhm. So here is the 1 hour, and is this 1 hour? Yeah, this is the 1 hour. But this is the 1 hour. Now what to do? I told you to mark this parallel gap. Not this parallel gap, not this parallel gap. I told you to mark this parallel gap. This is important. And why this is important, I have already described so many times. So I really don't want to repeat them. This is the parallel gap where market should actually react and should go higher. Okay. Instead of that, it went through this parallel gap. Now, later when price came here, I should expect some kind of reaction from the consequent encroachment. That is my expectation. That is why I told you to mark this fair value gap, and it is important for me that way. And this daily fair value gap is from a daily chart, and so that is all. And that is thing. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, if there is a new guy, if anyone is new over here, brother, you can subscribe to my channel, and all of you guys just you can push your notification button so that if I just upload any video, if you think it is helpful for you, then only. Okay, it is then only. If you think it is helpful, then you can push your notification button, so that if I just upload any kind of videos, or if I go to the live streaming, you will get some kind of notification that I am just doing something, or I'm just giving you something. If you think it is helpful for you, then only. I see huge MMSM cooking, cooking living behind higher time frames, also liquidity. New here. Sam Hossain, you are new here, I know. I see huge MMS market maker sell model. Yes, brother, all of us are wanting the short. Let me go to the weekly chart. Just let me go over there. No, not here. I will go to the DXY first. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 weeks we were bull. 11 weeks. It is not, it is not fun, brother. 11 week we were bull. Then last week we get this bear candle. After 11 weeks, when we saw this bear candle, you can't say that market will go lower. You can't say that. Yeah, market can go lower for some kind of retracement. So it is actually going lower for retracing. When it will go lower for retracing, NQ market and then the ES market, Euro USD market, every other market will go higher. That's why it is actually going higher, but it is going to make the, market maker sell model. Yeah, it will make the market maker sell model. I agree with you. Forex.com. So I told you, if you have remembered, that if market can go through this where I was to the daily chart, I think. Okay. So my target was, if it can go through the high, this is Euro USD, guys. I'm in Euro. I'm in Euro USD. Appreciate me. Everyone give a like to this live streaming. Yeah, please, everyone give me the like. Okay, it will help help to understand the YouTube algorithm. If I get so many likes, then algorithm will do something which I really need. So I told you, if Euro USD is able to break this high, it will go to the water block level, and this week consequent encroachment. So until then, I will accept the retracement. If it breaks this high, then it won't be retracement anymore. Then I will think that market has actually, it has shifted. So it was going lower, now it will go higher. If this high is broken. What do I mean by broken? If I see a body close above this high, then it will be broken. Until then, I am expecting market will go lower, but all of these are retracing. Retracement. Okay, it is going higher for for a short period of time. If you go to the hourly chart, this is your hourly chart, and you see, I would like to show you the difference between the future and the forex. Okay, look, this, what do I see? Let me just mark this one as well. Okay, so here is one fair value gap, here is another fair value gap. If you mark the consequent encroachment, it didn't close at the consequent encroachment, little bit lower to the consequent encroachment. That is the thing I don't like. This is the thing I don't like in forex. I want precision. It has to close at the consequent encroachment of, I see that. Then when price came to the up to the level, upper level, I will take my buy. When I will see it actually closed below the consequent encroachment, it made me lower confident that market will go higher. Though I have seen this, I will start to think maybe it is actually came here to the order block level, it would like to go lower. That is why I actually shifted to indices, because they will give you more precision price action. Look at over here. Everything is good over here. It came lower. There is also a consequent encroachment, but is there any, any part of the consequent encroachment? You don't need consequent encroachment over here. You doesn't need that. You don't even think about consequent encroachment. It is like nothing. Really, consequent encroachment is very important for me, brother. So that is why I moved to indices instead of trading forex. I will come back to forex, but not now. Later, when everything will be okay, it will come back to its situation again. Then I will come back over here. Okay. Right now, I'm expecting that it will clean the buy side liquidity. Then this order block level. If it has force, then it will clean this buy side liquidity as well. And at last, it will reach to the consequent encroachment of the daily week. So all of this level, I will see how it trade. Okay. Right now, this buy side liquidity is the first target. So I think that is enough for forex, because I can give you some kind of rule, because I'm not trading forex for near about 2 to 3 years, more than 3 years, 3 to 4 years. Yeah, so that's why forex is kind of unknown to me. Okay, but if you can see, like, if you, what can I say? This is the buy side liquidity you can target for that. Right now, if you tell me what actually market doing, I can see market actually came to this parallel gap. After trading this parallel gap, it went higher, make this hourly parallel gap high as its support, and used this. Just let me mark it. Okay, using this parallel gap, using this parallel gap to take the buy side liquidity. That is the thing I can see right now. Nothing else, nothing is important over here. Break that ZU, already broke that high, making it an SMT. I give thumbs up every oh. Okay, Deepak, brother, I told you guys already, I really don't trade forex, but I think I did this all in my weekly analysis. So depending on my weekly analysis, it has already traded fair value gap from weekly chart. And if you look at the daily chart, it should clear some kind of liquidity. It should take some kind of liquidity, brother. That is my opinion. Okay, I'm not telling that it will do that. That's why I'm telling you, if it wants to go lower, it will take some kind of liquidity, and this is the most obvious liquidity. That's why I told you that market will go above and take the buy side liquidity. I'm telling you, I'm not trading forex, but later we will see actually how it trades, because if it would like to go higher, it should go higher now from this fair value gap. It should react from this fair value gap, but it should work. Okay, so actually this fair value gap, it should it should use as a resistance level, but it didn't use as a resistance level. Instead of that, it went through this fair value gap. It came to the consequent encroachment body, didn't close below the consequent encroachment. It went higher, came back to the top of this fair value gap. It should go and clean the buy side liquidity right now. How about gold? Okay, you get the thank you, Kafi. I know you do that. You are my uncle. Can you repeat briefly why that 1 hour fair value gap was important to you, brother, in NQ? So I look at this later. Okay, I don't. I really would like to leave this forex market. It made me confused actually, uh, and my internet. How about gold? Oh man, gold. Gold. You want gold? You should go to Saudi Arab or any kind of Middle East. I mean, middle like Kuwait, Qatar. You will get a lot of gold over there. Let me just load the chart. I am facing the internet problem, you know, all know. This fair value gap, I told you this is important. It's because when it has went high, I mean, it came lower. It take the sell side liquidity. It went higher. There is no fair value gap. It went try to went higher, but instead of that, it went lower. Gave me the market structure shift. This is its fair value gap. Okay, this is the highest fair value gap, but later it has actually traded this fair value gap. This is another topics. It has actually rebalanced this fair value gap. I mean, this is rebalanced. I mean, a BPR, balanced price range. Okay, this fair value gap is balanced price range. When it started to go higher, this is the fair value gap. It came low. I mean, it came to the fair value gap, started to go higher, failed to take the buy side liquidity. Instead of that, it went through this fair value gap. When it went through this fair value gap and this fair value gap mm, failed to send price above and clear the buy side liquidity. Now it is here. Price came to this fair value gap again. Now it is important for me. Julian, if it is clear, then let me know, okay? Brother, I don't go to gold. For I will go to gold later, maybe one day, but I don't have any idea about gold right now. If you tell me to go over there, I will be in the like something. I never see any kind of chart, so I really don't want to go over there. Seriously, brother. So they're giving us the gold. We don't need to see the gold. Ah, you are right, Abhinav. I'm giving you the gold. This is the thing, okay? Totally agree, brother. All good. Thank you, Deepak. You are right, Abhinav. Okay, Simon, and have a good one. Bye bye. Bye bye, Chachu. Abhinav, Phoenix Avias, Mohammed Abdullah Kapi, Abhinav, priceless. Yep. Thank you, Phoenix. And Apostolo. Oh man, you are late again. They don't want you to teach Forex, but only indices. Uh, yeah, Apostolo, actually, if they also tell me to teach Forex, I will not be able, because whatever I'm telling you in indices, it will work in Forex. Maybe not in 100%, but it will work in Forex. Trust me, it will work over there. But go over there. I really hate gold. Crystal clear, brother. It's not just find the fair value gap. You give context of balanced price range, goals of liquidity too. Thank you so much. You are most welcome, Julian. Does that applies more clearly on one me too? Uh, does that applies more clearly on one? I mean, if you really would, if this is your question, like this concept you can use in 1 minute or not, I will tell you, you can use this concept in every time frame. Like if you were from the beginning of this streaming, you have seen I was in 1 minute chart and I show you the same concept. I show you the same entry pattern, everything in the morning session, okay? And that was 1 minute chart. Here this is hourly chart. That's why I told you to mark this one, because right now it is important. So if you see, uh, and is there anyone new who actually came today to my streaming and actually getting bored? Is there anyone who is really new? I mean, this is your first day. Did you mark the consequent enforcement? Let me know, okay? If there is anyone who is new, I mean, totally fresher today, and then let me know, okay? So this is the consequent enforcement. You see, now look at the price, okay? Look at the price. It came to the lower part. It went, I mean, hourly gap, okay? It went above to the consequent enforcement, tick by tick. Until now, market is telling you it will go lower. Don't think it will just go and take everything. Don't think like that way. It will go lower. It will take some kind of liquidity. That's all, okay? But you will wait until it again trade this. consequent encroachment. If you see it is failing to go above the consequent encroachment, instead of that it is trying to break the lower part, then you will frame your, I mean, trade for the short. If you see it went through this consequent encroachment and it is actually failing to go lower, then you will frame your work, I mean trade for the buy side or something. Okay, this is how you will frame your work first, trade first. Okay, this is how you guys are reading, I mean learning the reading price action. Nobody will tell you how to read price action, trust me. I never see someone who tell you how to read the price action. Everyone will mark some kind of, higher time frame level, then some level, then you will read the price. This way you will you will be confident to take your entry, everything. Okay. First time on the stream, Deepak Kumar. Okay. Yes, but old to your YouTube macro content, just gold. Oh, thank you, Deepak. অভিনব 19/9/2023 3 BCC and 8 CV. At what point that fair value gap is balanced? Can you please explain? Now you are trying to send me some kind of, I mean, Abhinav, can you please give me the screenshot to the Twitter? I will do that over there. I really want. I'm tired totally. I'm totally tired. I'm just gonna close the chart now because I'm totally tired. Okay. Just give me the screenshot where you actually mentioned uh, to my Twitter. I will explain over there. I mean, not now, little later, but I will explain over there. Okay, brother? Please don't mind. Okay. I'm tired. Try to understand. I'm really so tired. This my world. I lost money trying to listen to ICT saying it's coming down to the 9:45 a.m. level. Okay, this my world. This is the thing. ICT actually sometimes he will tell you. I mean, don't think I am positive about ICT. I really love him because when he will tell you market will go over there, it will go over there. It will go over there. Maybe one or two time it the market won't listen to him, but 99 or 98% time market listen to him. But you don't know how it will go over there. I don't know how it will go over there because we are like kid. We are baby comparing ICT. Okay, so you just can't take your entry or ah, where is my chart? This is the same thing I'm telling you. Please, whenever you don't need to depend on someone else's direction. You can do it by yourself. I'm doing this, brother. I'm just trying to give you the gold. You have no idea what you are learning here. Trust me, you have no idea what you are learning over here. Whatever, actually, uh, I think if talk like that way, you can get hurt. If you are hurt, I'm really sorry, brother. I really didn't want to hurt anyone. But whenever some, like I told you that it will go over there, don't take any kind of entry over here, entry over here. What do you think? I'm just giving you something like here, something like this in front of so many people, and I'm doing this without understanding. No, brother, I know little bit about market, so I put it over here because I know market will go over there. But I can tell you that you should take the entry. What I am telling you, today we have no trade, today you can take trade, today is volatility, everything I'm telling you. Why? So that you won't take your entry, because I know how to manage the entry. If I see something very, I mean it's going against me, I will kill the trade, or maybe I will go to the break even instantly. Maybe I mean I will manage my trade in my way. You don't know that. So that's why I always tell you, please don't think this is a signal channel. Okay, because this is not a channel. If you promise me that you will never take the live money entry, I will show you every entry, how to take, how to utilize that entry, how to manage your everything, I will show it to you. But you know, you know the thing, okay? I can't do it because there is someone who maybe has taken the prop from something like that, so he will put his sheet on my shoulder. That's all, brother. So Phoenix, yes, 1 minute time frame, and I have seen your videos. Oh, by the way, your sound is fair. It fades at times. Just for your information. Yeah, Phoenix, I actually told that maybe from next week it will be clear. I'm thinking because I'm facing the problem because of my internet. So I have already applied for new connection. So I think it will be okay from next week. I'm expecting, okay? And they are just showing trades. Don't know, they are just showing trades. Okay, Dada, I'll send you. You're well, okay, okay, brother Vinavo. You send me to the Twitter also the rule. I told all of you guys, if you take notes, please give me some kind of picture. You just take some picture of your notes, maybe one picture, and send it to my Twitter. I open my message for everyone. So you can message me to my Twitter that you take notes. I really want to keep them to me, okay? I will make a folder and I will keep the the screenshot or your picture by write down your name. I really would like to do that. So if you do that, I'll be grateful to you guys. This is kind of my hobby. You can say like that way. Thank you. Looking forward to more of your love with you. Thank you, brother. You are most welcome, brother. Phoenix. Phoenix, I will revisit this live again because it's full of knowledge. Thank you. You are most welcome, Phoenix. Yeah, you can do it. Lol, it's cool. I love it. Thank you, brother. This is my world. Thank you, brother. Music life. Yeah, guys, be patient and learn the concepts first before you trade. Yeah, that is the thing. Music life, you are right. If you just give me 3 months, you will be. If you want to trade live money, you can just backtest macro strategy. That's all. That's enough for being profitable. Just macro, nothing else. Totally nothing. You can do it. And now 3x18 dot in adult dating chat. Seriously, brother? You didn't receive my DM. Oh no, I didn't receive your DM, brother Abhinav. Can you please send it again? Yes, thanks for this. I will send my trading journal screenshot every end of week. Yeah, brother, that will be really grateful for me. I will keep them, okay, by just writing real name, okay. uh, if you want, you can write your real name. This week, do you consider important to mark up the 50% of its CE? Which week right now? No, I won't do that. If I have a look up, it doesn't actually give me right now. Until now, it's not valuable for me. But I will look at it later. Right now, it doesn't have any value. Can we take any macro trade after PM session? After PM session, there is no macro. I mean, the PM session macro is 250, 310, and 150, 210. So after PM session, I think no entry. The best way to learn is to take notes, review your trades. Journalism is key. Please don't rush yourself to change for us. Take your time and it will be much better. Yeah, Phoenix, thank you, brother. I have to go with my speed. Otherwise, you will be actually you can't utilize all of this information altogether. So I have to go with my speed. Otherwise, it's difficult. It will be difficult. Okay, can we take any macro trade on today PM? Yeah, today PM session is open for trading. I mean, if you trade today from today's PM session, it's perfectly okay. I told you to avoid the morning session only. From PM session, it will be okay. So if everyone's question is answered by me, your brother, I mean, I'm your brother, right? I'm like your brother. You can say me your brother. Then I'm gonna close the session. And before closing, if you are new, I mean, you didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe to my channel, okay? And push the notification button. One of my brother, he actually told me that to ask you this thing. I mean, push the notification button. I really don't know what is it, but he told me to tell you all of you, please push the notification button so that you will learn how when I will just upload something. And you are our uncle Tito. Oh man, Mohit Kumar, you. Oh man, how are you? Thank you, brother. I am not your brother. Yeah, you are my uncle. I know, Kafi, you are my uncle. You are not my brother, but Musulman bhai bhai, you are my brother. Please continue to come regularly. I will try, brother. Mohit, I will try, but I will really try. I will try, but right now I really didn't want to do continue this session. It's because my voice problem. Maybe next week I will when I will get. I mean, I will solve the voice problem. I will try to do it. Okay. Even I want to continue this to the PM session. Right now I will see this week. Okay. Right now I will see this week how it react from this week. Now why? It's because before it was in. I mean below this consequent encroachment it has no. I mean no value over here, but now it has value. It went through the consequent encroachment, it went through to the lower part, it went through the consequent encroachment to the upper part. Now this consequent encroachment is important for me. I will see if it can reach to the consequent encroachment and then give me any kind of lower market structure shift. That will be a very nice trade until, I mean, for this fair value I mean, what can I say, the sell side liquidity. Okay, and obviously this is not trade signal. Okay, so you are the beam, BFAM, brother from another mother. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Phoenix, brother from another mother, BFAM. Thank you, brother. Eric, these streams are invaluable. Thank you. You're most welcome, Eric. And Music Life, thank you so much for this. Tito, love this lessons. God bless you. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Abhinav, thank you, Dada, for today's class. I learned a lot of new things today. You are most welcome. You are gonna learn some more things. I mean, every day you will get more and more and more information. Okay, Phoenix Music Live. Now, this is the last time I'm telling you. If you are new, please subscribe to my channel. If you think it is helpful, I mean, it helps you, then please give me a thumbs up. Share some kind of videos or something, whatever. There are so many people who knows better than me. Now, don't forget the consequent engrossment. Okay, if you see it, it will act as a, I mean, support. Don't forget the consequent engrossment. It is really important right now. So if you can just share my link, I mean some video links, which video you think it's important, I will be grateful to you guys. I need to grow. I mean, I need to make a community. Already I have a community. I mean, I have some brothers who are really awesome, awesome. They gave me love to in my Twitter. They comment to my, I mean, YouTube streaming. They came here and I mean, listen my boring lecture every day. So I have already a community with lot of good brothers. So I am really grateful, and really I'm not actually worth of it. I know I'm not worth of it, but you guys gave me a lot of love. I'm s- I'm totally pleased. I mean, how to explain these feelings, I really don't know. Because when I thought about the live streaming, I thought, who will listen my boring lecture? Everyone come and they will ask for the entry signal. Nobody will stay here, and w- they will I mean, they will try to learn this concept. Nobody will be there. But I'm shocked. I got so many brothers who really would like to learn this concept, and I'm really, really, man, thank you. Deepak Kumar, is ICT 2020 essential? Obviously ICT is everything is essential. I will never tell you to stop watching his video. I will never tell you that. If you watch his video, he is the boss, he is the father of this concept. You can just escape me, I mean, you can unfollow me, you can just avoid me, I don't care, but don't avoid him. Okay, he is the boss. I i told you again and again, if you can learn from him, he's the best teacher. I know I shouldn't talk like that way. No YouTuber will tell this. Please go from me. and go join ICT. No one will tell you like that way, but I'm telling you, you can just leave me and join ICT. If you can understand from him, that will be the best. And then if you love to stay here for sometimes, that will be helpful for me. Okay. It's your email on here. I don't know. I don't know about my email. One of my friend actually, uh, I mean, he opened everything. So I told you guys already, Phoenix, that I am really newborn in social media. Okay. So this adult dating chat again. So I will help build this community, brother. Thank you, Music Life. I appreciate your concern. I can't do this type of things. I really don't know how to do these things. I mean, share everything. I sometimes put my link to ICT's comment. I mean, ICT's tweet, and that's how I get some, some of you, brother, to my Twitter, from Twitter actually. So except that, I really don't know how to do this type of things. So if you can do this for me, I'll be grateful. And today I'm just still talking too much outside of the topics. You guys don't think like that way. I'm talking rubbish. I'm just telling this today because I need to clear all of these things. I don't know how to, I know how to spread my channel so that some more people can know about these things I'm doing here. Okay, I really want some people really who wants to learn this concept, they will come here. I really want that. Okay, ICT, no, 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 don't, no, don't like that don't say like that way, brother, please. And Phoenix, thank you, brother. I just started a small trading group on Discord and we will suck. Okay, brother, best of luck. I hope uh, you will be, I mean, winner. You will successful over there. And Apostolo, what I made today, I lost it trying to other entry become loss. Apostolo, I told you, I so far I remember I told you to stop, I mean, trading, not even the paper trade, nothing for 2 to 3 weeks. I told you to do that. Can you please follow this? Please, brother, this is a request. I really care about you. I told you again. I mean, I told you, right? I really care about you. Please don't do this. Just stop trading. Don't take any paper trade, nothing. Just watch the price. Try to understand, okay? Otherwise, you are just hurting yourself, nothing else, brother. To know ICT teaching style is not very hard actually, brother. The thing is, when ICT talk, like here, I'm telling you something which I know you faced, right? I'm in a level. If you are, this is the first thing like that, okay? This is the first day you are here in ICT concept, and now I'm telling you, fair value gap, consequent encroachment, everything I'm telling you. What will you understand? Nothing. You will understand nothing. But I won't get it that you are not understanding because I am in this level. I can't even imagine that you are not understanding anything. So ICT is kind of in that level. So when he talks, it is harder for us to understand. It's true, but for that we need to watch the video. You know how many times I watch 22 YT model? Do you have any idea? 41 videos. How many times I watch that? You can't even believe that. So I really don't want to disclose that, but you won't believe how many times I have watched only the 22 YT model. And to be honest, I just saw his 22 YT model and then 23 mentorship. Okay, nothing. And I mean the core content, nothing. I have seen nothing. So sometimes you guys told me the maker sell model, buy model, turtle soup, whatever say, I don't understand that. Then PDRA, I mean the premium discount area. Yeah, I understand a little bit, but I never tried them. I only studied his 22 YT model, then 23. That's all. And before 22, I was just seeing his fair value gap, then his, I mean, the very, very basic, okay, not so deep. I was just astonished when he has started the 22 YT model. Then I get everything in one line. I said, don't know. It is hard, but it is not impossible, right? It is not impossible. You can learn before your death. What are you talking about, Abhinav? He can learn before his death. Oh man, it was nice. Respects for Michael Huddleston. No one else would open up to help others the way he has. Yeah, that's the thing, brother. Phoenix, ICT has really made a difference in my trading, and now Tito, we need to support. Thank you, brother. ICT is ICT. There is no comparison. I am in paper and I am not losing mental capital, and I love prove myself in this really difficult and manipulating market. But an apostolo, I need I mean I told you that for your help, okay, brother. I request you to stop for at least two to 3 weeks. Then you will paper trade. But at least 2 or 3 weeks, please stop trading. Please, this is request to you, brother. Michael Harleston is the best trader in the world. Yeah, he is the best. He is the best. He is the he is the best. Thank you, brother. I'm out. It's like yeah, tropical. I will go out as well. I forgot, and I actually listened to his religious talk that took 5 hours yesterday. The guy knows his and music life. That is the thing actually. I really don't want to talk, and it hurts me. Actually, Huddleston shouldn't talk like that way. Though he told that he wants to know, but it's not kind of like that way. He didn't talk like that way. Okay, so it hurts me. Okay, that is the thing. It hurts me. So except the religious thing he talked about yesterday, I really respect him. I respect his everything. But yesterday it's religious thing, so I'm Muslim. It hurts me, okay, brother. So I really don't want to talk about that now. I would like to, I mean, close my session right now. So thank you guys. Thank you for being with me and be safe. Try to understand this concept. That's all, brother. Sorry to hear that. No, it's okay. It's okay, brother. Leave it. Leave it. Just leave it. Okay. Thank you, brother. It sounded streamed the way he talked. Just leave it, brother. Please. Just leave it. I don't want to remember that thing. Good night. Good night, guys. And thanks for your honor you gave me. Really thanks. See you guys.